Hello. Okay, we're here. We are here. It is time. Welcome in, Kroll. Welcome in. Oh, I just realized the screen is not showing the map. Let's put that up there. Put the Chimera Man up. Okay, it should say Google. There we go. You guys familiar with Google? Let's do this. They not like us. What is that?
I have no idea.
Oddish, are you watching clips of yourself in the background?
My microphone is muted, so that shouldn't be the case.
Well, it was definitely coming from you because I could see Kel dancing.
Oh, what?
It's really hard to know who's doing it, says Kel with his guy bouncing up and down being green.
Hold on. Why is that happening?
That's not important to me. All right, let's do this. In Top Gear fashion, we will leave Oddish behind and continue on. All right. Hello, and welcome to Wrath of the Godkin, the D&D campaign where the real Godkins were the ones that TPK'd us along the way. Say hello to Ronnie, the Bugbear Fighter, Waylon, the Human Paladin, Kelken, the Furbolg Druid, Oz, the Kenku Wizard, and Affinity, the Tiefling Bard, also known as the Tief of Hearts. Her words, not mine. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble, but before they do exactly that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened previously on Wrath of the Godkin. Okay, last time the party killed Scorch and paraded his body around for all to see, suggesting that the captain's underlings should stand down as the winds they are a-changin'. Eric and the Dirt Pile took this opportunity to position themselves as the new potential rulers of town, much to Ronnie's chagrin. Though the two groups argued about the next steps for the town, they managed to get the Firebeards to stand down. After a brief rest, Nautilus Bloodfoam, the evil Godkin, showed up and started wreaking havoc on the docks. The party started dealing serious damage, but so did he. Suddenly, the Barnacoth, Oz's bestie, appeared and wrapped Naughty up in some attacks. Naughty countered this by spawning 3 water clones of himself, which joined him in his attack. Yorkus blinded Nautilus, giving them another advantage, as Wei had Fabian set off the bomb that blasted everyone in the vicinity with lightning damage. Just a reminder, you can donate to change the outcome of the game. You can name an NPC or make an enemy even harder. And the rewards are listed right there on my screen, on the screen below my face. It is currently Summer Fire 1 AMP, aka Wednesday at 5 p.m. And we're still mid-combat with Nautilus. Oddish, DJ Oddish, can we get that lovely boss playlist, exclamation boss, if you don't mind. We're gonna pop over to the battle now. And currently it is Nautilus's turn. I'm gonna scroll up. Did Yorkus anywhere? It's been 2 weeks, so no one's gonna remember this. But
blindness lasts until the end of Yorkus's turn, so right now he's still blind.
He rolled a 9, and it's a DC 11. So yeah, he is. That's what I just wanted to know if he was still blind or if I forgot to remove the notificate, or what do you call it, the thing. How most boss fights end for the boss? Ghost like Swayze. Okay, so it's Naughty's turn. All right, so right now the playing field is littered with bad guys. We got this big ass Barnacoth here, giant abomination sea creature thingy, and Nautilus is over here. We got Ronnie not looking so hot, and some of the others right here. Yorkus over here. Kel hiding cowardly behind this doused gunpowder.
I have a job to do.
I have a job to do. Okay, so at this point, Nautilus is going to reach into his pouch at his hip, and he is going to pop the top on a vial, and he is going to consume it, just a quick sip of it, real quick. At this point, he will regain
No.
15 HP. Not a great roll.
Yay.
But he regains some HP. Do. Okay, so he's back in this. He can't see right now, but he knows the general vicinity of shit that's going on. And you see as he takes this vial, he just takes a quick swig of it, not consuming the whole thing, but his muscles begin to bulge, his veins become very pronounced, and his eyes, blinded though they are with ink, begin to glow slightly. You get the sense he has just powered himself up. And at this point, he's going to launch another tidal wave, which is going to sweep everything. It is, as you can see him conjuring this thing, you notice it is 3 times larger than the previous one. And it is going to... Where's my ruler? Linger. Stay on linger, would you? Wait, that's not what I want. I want beam. Okay, great. Hey, stop that. Okay. So he is going to push this massive tidal wave that reaches, it's 30 feet long, reaches up 30 feet in the air, and it is just going to sweep down from the top of the screen to the bottom of the screen, from the bar where it's at right now, hitting the, aiming for the Barnacoth, Ronnie, Affinity, Oz, and heading down continually south further into the harbor. So I need everybody in that area to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
It hits the squishy wizard.
It does. It does.
What's your bonus? 4?
+4. And am I
Sweet.
included in this?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Oz could really use a life weaver bolt.
Okay, 13.
Oof.
13, 17, and 12.
I forget
Is
his
that-
Oh,
DC.
wait, sorry.
Using a luck point.
13, 13, 12, 11.
Okay, the this would, oh, he rolled really bad on the damage. But let's see, what did you guys get? Anything under 15 or anything under 14 takes full damage and is knocked prone. So Ronnie, you take 15 and are unconscious at this point. Liz, you take 15 and are knocked prone. Way, you also get hit and are knocked prone. Oz is out, so he is also knocked prone. Oh, he's luck pointing
Oz is gonna burn a luck point.
Okay. How many luck points do you have remaining?
This is actually my first one. I just used an inspiration earlier.
Huh, all right, there you go.
Cool.
Okay.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that Hellish Rebuke is a reaction. If I take damage, I do damage back to the target.
As a reaction, yeah. If you haven't used a reaction this round, you can.
Yes, and it is fire damage, I believe.
Which is what Oz made him weak to last time, I think, or nullified
Yes.
resistance of.
Yeah. No resistance, and he takes an extra 2d6 of damage.
Nice.
So I would love to do a Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Let me see how many dice that is. I know it's a lot. But it is not on my attack thing, so give me a moment to math.
It should be in your. Actually, it should be on your attack.
It's 1d10 for each slot level above first. So I'll be casting it at level 2. So 2d10, and then plus the extra 2d6 from Oz.
You're casting it at level 2, so
Yeah.
it's 3d10.
Oh, it's 3.
It's normally 2d10 according to the spell. And
Wait,
just
there's no way that that's the roll.
Also, Hellish
That feels-
Rebuke
Wrong.
is on your attacks list. It is second under Vicious Mockery.
Never mind, I can't read.
Higher level cast.
9 damage, unfortunately.
That's
1
insane.
times 1 DN. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, because it's a
It's
1d20
doubled, right?
and then 2d20.
Um,
It's not doubled, it's another 2d6 on top of that.
yeah,
roll-
so let me roll that as
But
well.
yeah, please roll it. He has to make a DC 15 dex save to do this, right?
I think,
uh,
or he takes half on a fail. Yep, half as much on a success. Sorry.
Hellish Rebuke is a verbal spell, right? That causes fire damage. So I don't think he would be able to. Wait, is it? It's a dex. Can we look at the flavor text of Hellish Rebuke real quick?
Yeah, let me.
I wanna see if narratively. Hellish Rebuke. I don't know what that is. You point your finger at the creature that is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. I'm gonna say he has disadvantage on this simply because he's blind.
Wait, yeah, doesn't he auto fail for things he needs to see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So
Especially
it just
dex save.
I don't know if he necessarily needs to see, but I feel like a dex save requires you to dodge something, right? And you can't really dodge what you can't
mean-
see.
I think that's the wording on being blind. Let me check.
I got it
Ribbon
here. A
now.
blind creature can't see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight. Any ability check, not a saving throw.
Oh.
So I always keep my conditions sheet open because I always forget all of them. I have 3 at OneNote windows open, and one of them is just my. Okay. So what happens is he fails because he's got disadvantage. I'm gonna say, and he takes. Let's see, 14. 9. Wait, yeah, 14 plus 2, 16. Okay, so he basically loses that health he just gained, -1.
I'll take it.
Okay. And he's basically boiling right now. He's a watery dude who is certainly he's like steaming right now. Ugh. Gonna have to try harder than that. The wave continues on, and Oz, as you're recovering, you turn as you hear cracking wood and splintering wood. Cracking and splintering wood as you and you see behind you across the harbor, the wave has continued on and is capsizing the Dragon's Breath. So your buddies aboard the Dragon's Breath, you're not sure what the state of them is, but you can see the ship being tipped over, and it is eerily reminiscent of the shipwreck that initially got you guys left on the island. Unfortunately, with the ship being tossed and getting wrecked and sinking into the harbor, it is they are going to be unable to fire those ballast stays on it. Currently, you are not sure what the condition of those aboard is. And with that, I think that's the end of what Nautilus can do here. Okay, it is going to be Yorkus's turn. And he is going to... He's just going to keep trying to shoot at this guy. Because he blinded him last time. He might as well keep trying that. It seems to be working. currently 60 feet away. He doesn't have water walking, right?
That's a good question. If he was around when I cast it, I don't see why I wouldn't have given it to him. But if he wasn't, then I guess not.
If you didn't consciously give it to him, I'm gonna assume he didn't get it. Probably because he stays further from the action anyway. And okay, so he's gonna shoot at Naughty twice with disadvantage, basically. Miss. Oh wait, that's disadvantage is 16. Another miss. Okay, so he misses both of his shots. Damn. All right, Kelkan, it is your turn.
I'm just gonna call lightning on the square that Naughty is on.
You got it. Okay, great. Yeah, you're definitely within 120 feet, right? I mean,
Oh yeah.
80. Oh, getting there. Okay, so that is a straight up 12. But he's got to do a dex save.
Yes, he does.
What happens on save?
I
half
think
or none?
Actually, let me check. Half
Or
as much damage on a successful.
Okay,
Yeah.
right. So okay, so he's got to take. He could potentially take 24 damage or 12 damage, because of his weakness to lightning attacks. All right, so he's going to do a dex save. He's no longer blind, by the way. He's no longer blind at this point because it was the end of Yorkus's turn. So he's going to do his dex save. 20.
Wow.
So he's going to take half that, which would be 6, doubled because he's weak to it. 12. So he takes the 12 lightning on top of that.
Okay. I think that's everything. I'm just gonna stay here in hiding.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to do a dex save for Barney.
Imagining that thing being pushed through the boat towards Finn and Ronnie and Oz is actually horrifying.
Okay, he saved, and that means he took half of, what was the damage?
15.
Okay, so he's going to take 7. And he is not knocked down. He has a hard time being moved anyway, as we previously established. Okay, that's the end of your turn, right? Oddish?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. Okay, as a bonus action, he is going to do triplet rush. Or no, I'm sorry, not as a bonus action, as a legendary action. He's going to do triplet rush. And have the triplets attack. He's basically going to spawn more clones and going to pound the Barnakoth. He's no longer blind. Okay. Okay, so he needs to make 3 Wait, that's not damage, is it? Wait, yeah, that is damage. Okay,
What?
so Barnakoth needs to make 3 dex saves. Are those attack rolls?
They look like attack
Look
rolls.
like attack rolls.
I set up this spell inappropriately then. Because what it should be is... I think I accidentally programmed it to be an attack. Starting to get frustrated by my hundreds of windows open.
Fancy that.
Yeah, these aren't supposed to be roll to hits. But regardless, all three of them would have hit, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so this should be boom and boom. So he has to make 3 dex saves, and we'll see how he does on that. Okay, dex, dex, dex. He passes on all of them. So that's, let's see, 8. 8, 6, 10. This would be 24. But he is weak, or he is not weak to this. He is resistant to this. So he would only take half of that damage. However, as these things are zooming towards him, because you can see Nautilus being like conjuring them, like controlling which way they move, and it seems like he wasn't going for maximum damage, but he was trying to crack the outer carapace, which you guys know well from your previous battle with the Barnacoth, that is shelling like the inner gooey Zoidberg form inside this giant crustacean-like creature. And he is shattering with each of these impacts key weak points near the eyes and the back of the skull on the Barnacoth. So at this point, the Barnacoth is going to receive double damage when it gets attacks from here on out, as it is now newly vulnerable. It cries out in pain, and you can hear it inside your head, Oz, as it reaches out to you. He can feel your worry for it, and is like, I am fine. I will fight to the death.
Maybe try not to die.
Death is nothing, so long as I can complete my foe's life.
Yeah, maybe try to like kill him before you die. Like that sounds like a good idea.
That is my design. Okay. The bar goers in town, some of them, these guys are the ones that you rallied, right? So these are the guys who are all going to try to toss shit at Nautilus from the
Captain
docks.
has rallied townsfolk.
Yeah. Let me pull up their sheet here. And yeah, they're all just going to pick up. Let's see. That guy's actually close to Nautilus. So we're going to do 3. 1, 2. Did that go through? 3. Okay, all of those miss. And then 1 with normal advantage. 1. this guy hits. Wait, two of them miss completely. This one is gonna do 3 bludgeoning damage to Wei, accidentally striking him as the bottle they were throwing flew out of their hands in the inappropriate direction. This guy is gonna hit his friends for 1 bludgeoning damage, accidentally throwing his bottle over his head. On that move, in response, Nautilus is going to take another one of his legendary actions, and he is going to throw a trident skewer at the Barnacoth, trying to strike at its brain through its cracked carapace. 19 should hit. It does. For 20 piercing, which does 40 damage to this thing, as he is now cracked. You can hear it crying out loud. And inside your mind, Oz, it's like this reverberating pain. You can almost feel its pain. You get the sense, Oz, that it is really suffering right now. Make a Oz, make a wisdom saving throw as these feelings rush through your mind. You get the sense that if you do not convince it to retreat, it will die here. And you also know that you see your friend Ronnie is downed beside it. You can see some things are going up sideways around here. Things are turning into a real cluster cuss around here. As the Barnacoth is preparing to fight, you can feel it like trying to push through the pain. But it is going to reach out and try to just whack at Nautilus with its tentacles. 1 should hit. 2 should hit. Okay, great. So it's going to do a commanding 32 bludgeoning damage to him. Yeah. And you can hear him getting battered about, and you can see him knocked with his back into the wood of the dock. The wood splintering, and then the wood also splintering. And he's in pain, and it looks like the last of this, whatever he had been drinking, is starting to fade. But he is going to use his legendary action, his final legendary action of this turn, to try to skewer him again.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Which is, because it's homebrew, the wording is, I want to check if my healing aura is still, because it's not like a concentration thing or anything.
Let me double check that for you.
Ooh, are you gonna heal the Barnacoff?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I would like to.
Yes, big friend.
Oh, but you're unconscious, right?
Yes, that's why I'm asking
Right.
if it's impacted by that, because you made it up. So I couldn't look it up.
Where is this on your sheets? Soothing presence?
Yeah.
But they begin their turn within I'm gonna say yes, because there's no reason it isn't. You know, you're still alive. It's not like you're dead.
Mhm.
And
It is not.
Okay. So so he gets to heal based on that, you're saying?
Yeah. Yes.
What is it? 2d6?
Yes.
Okay, 2d6. Alright, he gains back 7. He's still looking pretty beaten. At this point, you can tell he is cracked and bloodied, but he is doing a little bit better thanks to that healing from Ronnie, who's currently unconscious, passively healing. Okay. it is now Oz's turn.
Oz, terrified for the safety of his friend, is going to do a. What's the name of the spell? I forgot the name. Scorching Ray. All 3 rays on Nautilus, of course.
Okay.
And so long
What's-
as one hits, it will also get the extra 2d6 fire damage.
It's 120 on Scorching Ray, right? Feet?
Yep.
Okay, great. All right. He's got to make dex for Scorching? Or are they
I
shots?
believe so.
I think they're.
Oh no, it's a spell attack. It's spell attack.
Okay, great. Okay, 15 will miss. 21 will hit. Ooh, almost a crit
Nice.
there. All right, 2 of those will hit.
And Oz would like to use a luck point on that first one.
Sure. Okay, that'll still
Oh.
miss, unfortunately. 14 is the roll.
Okay. Well,
You gotta
I
remember
guess the
to...
extra damage technically covers it anyway.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's see damage on those. Okay, 10, which will become... Okay,
Oh,
so it's
ignore the second number it
Right.
rolled in case the crit hit.
so it's 19 plus 2d6 for each of those hits, I want to say, right?
Yeah, 2d6 for each of them, and then an extra 2d6 for the Elemental Bane, which I'm just going to roll it like it's a Scorching Ray because it's the same dice.
Is it 2d6 for each Scorching Ray
For
hit, though?
instance. Yeah.
Each Scorching Ray is 2d6. And then
Each scorch-
Elemental Bane is an additional 2d6 on one of them.
Oh, only on one of them.
Yeah, because it's once per turn.
Right on.
So this is technically 3 attacks, so only 1 attack gets the boost.
You could just keep the 6 then, right? 'Cause it's the same thing.
I'll just, I'll roll.
We'll roll
for
again,
it.
see if we get us a higher number there.
That 6 not supposed to be there.
That's only half as much. Okay, yeah,
Nice.
you took the risk and you got it. You paid off. You got the 8. You got the 8. 2 more. That's 2 more. Okay. 17,
I
27,
mean,
20.
7 was the mid, so statistics say I at least get a 7.
Okay, you're looking at Naughty now, and you get the sense that he's looking pretty bloodied and beaten at this point. He looks like he is becoming incredibly enraged. You think you can kill me? I'll kill everyone in this town! The water begins to swell around him. Affinity, it is your turn.
Wow, no pressure. Let's see. Yeah, it's about that time. I'm going to pop over here and I'm going to cast Mass Healing Word.
Okay. On Wei, Ronnie, yourself, and the Barnacoth?
Me, I think it's 5 targets.
Okay.
6 targets.
Within
So
what
me?
range?
60 feet.
Okay, let's see if Oz is within 60 feet of you.
Actually, yeah.
He
on.
is.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is. Justy's at
Oh,
55.
beautiful.
So you can get all 5 of you.
Yeah, I would love that.
And this
'Cause
will
Mr.
bring
Kell is
Ronnie
doing
back
just fine.
up to their feet.
Awesome.
What's the number?
Oh, sorry.
Infinite. We heal all
Forever.
points. It's fine.
Yeah,
The limit does not
We're immortal now.
exist.
6 healing. Alright, well.
Hey, 6 healing is better
Oh,
than
the
0
That is
HP.
a lot.
Did it add my modifier to it?
Yeah, it did.
It did.
Alright.
It-
Just checking.
It's a low dice, but it's for everyone, so it adds up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something.
Okay.
Still a fifth of the wizard's health.
So sad. Okay, Ronnie, you're back on your feet, but you're prone right now. I guess you're not on your feet. You're back in the conscious world. Wait. Oh, yeah, you didn't
I-
move very far, but I think you
didn't
would
move
still
very
be
far.
prone at this point.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm still prone.
Okay, gotcha.
With
Wait,
a with a broken bottle on my head, yes.
Sad face. As
And-
my
and
action,
Oz
that was
is-
bonus action.
Well, Oz is probably standing up because he didn't move, right?
Oz has been laying down
Oz is
because
just,
it's better advantage for him.
But doesn't that give you
Because he's at range. No,
disadvantage?
he's at range, so actually Nautilus has disadvantage if he makes an attack roll against him. Oz can stand up when he attacks and lay back down since he's not moving.
Yeah, but the problem is that would give you disadvantage on all those scorching rays.
No, but Oz stands up first, and then
Yeah,
attacks
Oz
and then
stands
lies
up when
back down.
he lays back down because he's
That's
his
your full
movement.
movement too,
Why he
right?
has to-
Yeah, I
that's
mean,
why he's not moving from the spot.
you literally could do that. I mean, there's nothing against that, right?
Yeah, and he's at range, so Nautilus has disadvantage if he makes an attack roll against the squishy wizard.
Okay, there you go. No bonus actions, you said, Finn?
Well, I was saying that the mass healing word is a bonus action, so I do still
wonderful.
have an action. Yes. I would love to do some vicious mockery.
Yeah.
On Mr. Naughty, and
Okay.
just you're a poor excuse for a bard.
You don't even play an instrument!
It's better than playing an instrument badly.
You can see the
What?
water around him boiling.
Good.
Okay, what do I
I'm
need
trying
to roll?
distract him.
Wisdom?
You need to roll I do believe it is wisdom, spell DC 15.
I'll fail. You've gotten to him. He's worried about his showmanship.
Excellent. I know where
he's-
to hurt a bard.
He's convinced that you've heard him play now. He compulsively starts tuning his lute. Okay, so now he
all I
has
got.
disadvantage. Right?
I'm also going to scooch here.
On his next attack roll on his next turn, right?
Yeah.
What's a good disadvantage thing? What are all of his tokens right now? Oh, he's bloodied, yellow because he got lightning on him. The elemental
He
bane.
has elemental bane.
Okay,
Where
It
did
all-
you start, Finn?
I started
like approximately here-ish. Yeah.
about here,
Yeah. So, but in the aura or out of the aura?
out of the aura.
Yeah, yeah. 5, 10, 15. But you were coming up from prone, so I think you stay there, right? 5, 10, wait. 5, 10, 15. Probably make it here.
Okay.
All right, Ronnie, it is your go. What would you like to do?
I'd like to chug a potion of greater healing.
Right?
Wow. Oops, sorry. 9 plus 4, so 30. They stand up, sort of shakily. Just like, all right. And I guess so. That's bonus action, part of my movement. They're gonna run up, take some swings on this. Anything else weird I have? Do. Right. So that hits.
Yes, it does. For 11 piercing, 3 lightning, up to 6. And you've got a second
17.
attack, yeah?
I do.
That'll hit.
All right. Gonna
For 10.
throw a superiority die on there too. To add another 4. So 18.
8. Okay. All right. He gets zapped, and he is...
Growl and are probably, despite being on the water, like damp and like sort of feral looking. And just like growling at him.
All right. As the lightning spear surges through him, you see him. It looks like he gets what can be best described as a Pokemon-like paralysis effect around him, as if he has been limited in some way. All right, Wei, it is your turn. You're still prone for now.
Okay, first off, I can't see the Ronnie's healing thingy. Am I technically
You're
in
in
it?
it
Do I get
still.
that 2d6?
Why
Yeah.
can't you see it? That's weird. I can see it.
It's not visible. It's not visible for me.
Let's see if I can change
It's not
that.
visible for me either.
Same.
I have to look at the Twitch window. Lovely audience can see it. I cannot.
How about now?
There we go. Yes. So it's 2d6?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, perfect. Love to see it.
Beautiful.
You love to be able to
I want to
see it.
use my... Yeah. Also, love the heals. I would like to use my friendship tattoo to speak to the group.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna need to make an Arcana thingy.
Okay. Arcana thingy.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, loud and clear.
Okay, yeah. As soon as I feel like I'm connected, it's just like, okay, gang, Plan G, Operation Pickles is go. Kel, I need you to grab the blood from the vial, from the tank.
On it.
Let me see, who could... Finn, do you think you can get it here?
Get it where? Get what where?
Get the blood to Ronnie.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Or
Why?
Yorkus, we can make Yorkus do it. I want Ronnie on drugs. Fuck the pickle, I want drugs.
Nautilus sees
Audible
Ronnie look
gasp from
concerned for a
Oswald.
moment.
Finn looking at already growling Ronnie. Yeah, no, I'm way faster than New Yorkers. I got this.
I'm gonna stand up. Get rid of that thingy. 15 feet. I'm gonna move here, and then I'm gonna pull out the vial of fake Megalothari blood and be like, Ronnie, don't worry, I got this. And I want to like try and dupe Nautilus that I have Megalothari blood.
Okay, make a deception check.
Deception.
Okay.
Is that plus 4?
No, it's just an ability check.
4.
You see him sniffing, and he squints at it. Where did you get that? Wait.
Certainly not any caves. It's fine.
You've been taking the Megalothari's blood for yourself. No wonder you're able to stand against me. Give it here!
Oh, is that what this is? Ah! And, Can I bonus action Vivarius Thorn Ronnie?
Mm-hmm. That was your action?
Yeah, I just want to do that as my action. I just want to try and aggro him.
Okay. You don't want to do anything else? Because that doesn't seem like much of an act. I felt like all was talking to me.
That's what I do.
Okay. Okay.
I talk good.
I drink and I know things. Okay, Vivarius Thorn Ronnie then.
2d6 plus 2. Ooh! 11.
Nice.
Payback.
Okay, Nautilus has been officially enraged. He was angry before. He is super pissed off now. You can see the water boiling around him, but then it starts to change temperatures rapidly. You can feel an icy chill start to emanate from his body. And I need everybody. I need let's see. It should be about like is that right? No, it's more it's 25. So everybody in that radius. Oh wait. Yeah. Why did Linger go away? I just had it on. So everybody in there, I need you to make a Dex save, please. What is my spell save DC?
I think it was 14, right?
It's 14, yeah. Okay, so you meet it, beat it. This is not the right damage. That was just to check the DC. Okay. So this is going to be 15 is the full 15 ice damage. As he is conjuring up all of his magical potential, all of his godkin might, he begins to freeze the water all around you. It doesn't initially affect you because you guys are already standing on the water, but he begins to shatter and break the water, and so it starts to become unstable, jagged, icy spires all around this area. And that is what you are dodging as these spikes jut up, sort of like erupting earth, but water into ice, and it just freezes and just shoots up like these knives from the water. Yeah, Ronnie, Way, the Barnacoth and that pedestrian are gonna have to make these saves. DC 14 failed. Way, did you make yours? Yeah, you did. Yours was the 24, right?
Yeah.
And pedestrian 11. Okay. So Barnacoth is going to, or this guy over here to your northeast is going to take 15.
Yike.
He gets knocked over by this and is now prone, not expecting the water to leap up on the dock and hit him like that in icy shards. And the Barnacoth is resistant to cold damage normally, but it is shattered at this point too, so it will take the full 15. It's not looking so good. And as he's doing this, you see him, like Iceman from the X-Men. Oh yeah, sorry. The Way and Ronnie, you're going to take 7 from that. And he is going to zoom off this way, riding his ice, and creating a wall of ice around him, attempting to block.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Is he? Did he move past you? Oh yeah, you're within 10 feet. Yeah, you can attempt to do so. He will have okay, 14 is going to miss.
Well, I'm gonna wait. He will have what?
I was gonna say he. It doesn't matter anymore because.
Well, it will because I can use my channel divinity to make that hit.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say he will have. You would have disadvantage on that hit because he's riding the ice above the ground and giving himself a little bit more mobility, so it's slightly harder for you to hit him.
Okay. Do you want me to roll again?
I was gonna say no because it's not like if you got any higher than 14, it would have been nothing. But if you want to do something to change it, then sure, roll again and see if you can make it hit. Right? Okay.
Wow.
Natural 1.
Well.
So.
If I could make that a 20, you still wouldn't let it hit, though, right?
If you could make how do you do that with channel divinity?
My channel divinity allows me to add 10 to a roll.
That's wild. A dirty 20 is also a nat 1. Wow.
Damn.
I would say, yeah,
But
you could do that
also-
if you want to. If you want to kill a channel divinity on that. I mean,
I don't see a lot of undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. All right, and so he's gonna take.
And we're just gonna throw superiority die out there for funsies.
12 plus 6, 18.
He actually also has to make a strength save or be pushed.
Push him off his own wave.
I forgot about before.
He's sort of like fused himself onto an icy platform right now, so he's not going to be able to be pushed at present. It just doesn't make sort of like one with this thing he is riding. He will take the damage, and he is his stunnedness from the thing from the lightning spear is in effect or reiterated there. But what's happening is he is effectively leaving this area and walling himself on this eastern side of the dock, with a huge wall of ice that he has created. So he is moving off to the east, creating a walled off area, hopefully to prevent the Barnacoth from reaching him. Yorkus is going to call out. He's on his back foot. Let's pursue him, quick. All right. Do you guys want to give chase after him?
Yeah.
As you see him enter this walled off area, you do hear pedestrians still in it. It looks like he is immediately lashing out and skewering pedestrians in the distance as well. So he's not done. He's just taking his aggression out on other people, changing the field of battle.
Are we still in turn order, or are we able to kind of move freely now?
You can't move freely. You have two options here. You can either stay in turn order on this battle map while he kills pedestrians on his turn, or you can say we want to give chase and we're going to move to another battle map to chase him.
I think give chase, right? There's not much else for us to do here.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
The only
I'd like to
caveat
snag the
I
blood
wanna-
on my way out, but yeah.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say.
You'd love to snag the Megalothari blood on your way out?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
The
sure.
real blood.
The real one that has been hidden, not the fake one in Way's possession. Correct.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you guys are going to give chase for a second. while you are giving chase, if you guys would like to do anything that would only take a bonus action, you can do that now on your way as we transition to the next map. So you can't do a full attack, but if you'd like to, chug a healing pot or the like.
I
Okay.
I guess I'll lower my Call Lightning because he's left the map.
How does it work again?
Well, I control like lightning within that radius, but I can't move the storm itself. So if I wanted to move the radius, I'd have to recast it.
Right.
And he's outside of the 60-foot radius.
I think so. The 60-foot radius is that big gray circle.
Let's say for the sake of the fact that he's moving like maybe quarter mile down the road, so to speak, down the docks. Yeah, he's probably out of it. What is, oh yeah, that's elemental resistance and he's bleeding. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys over here. One moment, please.
Woof.
Can you see that? There we go. Should be visible right there. Are you guys able to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm going to just dump you guys over here for a second. And then I'm going to create a box, and you're going to be able to put yourself anywhere within that box that you would like to. And I'll give you, so right here, this is a gray building. You could climb on top of it, but it is a structure. But you guys,
Where was the box? At the front of it?
the box isn't here yet. I'm making it now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I would say it's more like, yeah, like that. Anywhere in there you can appear. Basically, you guys have run down the northern side of this docks that you were just on, from the west side of this map. Nautilus is in the center in this little dock area. Down to the south, he has created an ice wall to try to prevent the Barnacoth from chasing him in further. So the Barnacoth is still in play. However, he's behind this huge ass, like 50-foot ice wall. Where is Barney? Yeah, here he is. So he's on the other side of this right now. And you guys can place yourself, anywhere in there. And where would you like to place Yorkus? You can tell him where to go if you would like.
Do we want to put Yorkus up on the roof of the building?
Yeah, and he can take shots from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he can take cover because it looks like it's sloped.
Okay, Yorkus is going to try to do that. 5. Okay, he can get to about here on his turn.
That's perfect.
And then he's going to try to take...
Because that would give him cover, right?
No, not really. He's on top of a building, so he's got like... I mean, he can duck behind down a little bit if he wants to on his turn. But to just get up there in order to shoot, he does not currently have cover.
Gotcha.
Okay. So... Map is pretty. I like the watercolor. Thank you, Jed. All right, I didn't make this one. I forget where I got this one from. Apologies if I'm not shouting you out correctly, Map Maker. I'll try to find that later if I can. Normally I do, but I believe this is from a Reddit free maps thing, this one in particular. And this lovely drawn ice wall is by me. Okay. All right, so this should be pretty clear for now in terms of what we are looking at visually, hopefully. Okay, so York is going to take his disadvantage Priscilla shots on
Wait, why does he have disadvantage? Did I miss something?
just because of the range. Priscilla doesn't have great range.
Ah, gotcha.
Priscilla's range is
Priscilla's a large pen.
yeah, Priscilla is a giant pen with it's sort of a shotgun pen a little bit. As it gets out, it gets a little bit harder to hit.
Perfect.
I mean, it's a pretty helpful.
I'll
helped.
take it.
It's helped a lot in this battle.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, with disadvantage, but he gets 2 attacks on it, so he's gonna do this and this. And first one misses, creating a nasty
Oil spill.
Yeah, basically an oil spill here on the map. Don't step there. Oops. And the other one just nearly hits for 6 acid. And he has to make a dex save, DC 11. It's amazing that he kept missing that, right? Because it's not high. And he has, okay, great. He's not blinded this time. He rages at this. You guys just don't know when to quit. Oh, I forgot to drop the pedestrians in here as well. There will be a couple bar goers in the area who are now struggling to flee. He's been trying to target them. So there are some humans around, or not humans, but pedestrians. And
Humanoids.
yes, humanoids. It's strange that they don't consider this the same naughty token. I guess it's technically not the same, but we'll still use it. Because you can see it's faded out on the turn order.
I don't have turn order up.
Me
Same.
neither.
Yeah, my turn order, it's not visible.
Turn order has vanished.
As in, like, the
Vanished.
dialogue box shows up. None of us are just on it.
Yeah.
That's
I remember
odd.
my entry on the turn order.
I still have everybody's. Mine's still up.
Oh, perf.
Yeah, I mean, that works.
So I can just tell you. I mean, it's
Yeah.
the same thing. I didn't change it. It just stayed on my...
Mystery round.
I think for you guys, what happened was that it's...
Is it a view thing? Because stream can't see it either.
Yeah.
I think, well, on Cameraman, which is the name of the instance that I use for our map on OBS, it's showing you what the players see. So I think you're seeing the same thing that Cameraman is seeing.
Oh, I see.
So I think what happened was because we don't normally jump from one battle map to the other like this. This is sort of a unique thing that we're doing in this instance. And I think because it's a different battle map, it was like, okay, we'll start a new turn order. But I don't know why it didn't do that for me. Regardless, I'm still on this round. So just so you guys know, the next turns, Nautilus is about to make a legendary action. The next turns are Kelken, the Bargoers, the Barnacoth, and then Oz. So those are the next 4 turns. And then after that, Affinity at the top of the order. Just so you know what's about to happen.
Didn't Oz have 8 and the Barnacoth have 5, or am I mixing it up?
The Barnacoth has 5.16. Oz has 5, according to this, anyway.
Oh, okay.
Let me... Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You have damaged Nautilus so much. He's looking at you guys. I didn't want to have to waste this, but you left me no choice. And he's going to chug the rest of the Megalithari blood that he had in his vial and toss the blood, the vial into the ocean. And he's going to point at you, Wei, and say, I'm coming for yours next, little man! With this, he is going to effectively double in size.
Oh boy.
Becoming quite the behemoth. You see him swirling with this magical watery energy. He's basically become a gigantic genie-like version of himself. Keeping the same sort of like humanoid size, but his pupils have gone, and he is just basically this magical, huge conjuration of himself. Upon drinking the Megalothari blood, he is going to also regain some of his health. Let me see how much that is. 4d10. 19. So he's going to pop up with 19 more health. And you also see that, yeah, he looks like he is brimming with new abilities as well.
Ugh, hate that.
We're in phase 2.
Phase 2.
Yeah, Wei just turns to Ronnie, just like, is he getting bigger? Oh god.
All right, Kelken, is your turn.
Okay. Okay, first off, I'm gonna re-up Call Lightning. So 60-foot radius. I think from like here, 60 feet out is basically the entire map.
And a giant storm cloud, cumulonimbus, rolls in from where it was previously, moving quickly, causing people to gape in horror, and it surrounds the area with static lightning energy sort of culminating above Nautilus's head.
Okay, so with that, I do get one free cast of it. So there's that.
The fucking skull you drew on the call or on the oil
It
spill.
looked a lot like a skull.
You did that? It's so cute.
Well, someone drew the ink blot, and I was like, "Hey, that looks a lot like a skull."
I drew the ink
so I just
blot,
added
but
it.
yeah.
Allowed.
Okay, so wow, so you strike. Oh, he's got to make a dex save though. He's got to make a dex save. On
Yeah.
it. Okay.
Surely because he's larger, he's less dexterous, right?
21.
Yeah.
He does this sort of like aqua fade, like he's doing one of those like ninja jutsu moves where he's like standing still, but like zooms across the board. And he, I forget who does that. Maybe Flea from friggin' Chrono Trigger. But he, yeah, he manages, what is it, half damage on?
Right, yeah, half if he fails.
Okay, so he takes the 20 though, because he's weak against that.
Still good.
A bolt of lightning
and I'd
comes
like to-
down and pierces his being, causing him to vibrate with electrical energy.
He's now just a lightning rod.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm gonna move down, and can I use my bonus action to pass off the vial to Finn, the vial of blood?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay.
That's the
I'll
real
pass it off to
blood.
Finn, and then the real vial of blood, yeah. So that was 5 feet, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'll just hang out up here because I don't want to be too grouped up.
Okay, as a legendary action, he is going to... All right, here we go. He's going to create a maelstrom. Where's my thing? Linger. I want to get as many of you guys as possible.
Is this cold damage?
This would be bludgeoning if it hits. This is actually, he's creating Maelstrom, which is an area of effect thing that doesn't do immediate damage, but it will on creatures that start their turn in there. So it would be bludgeoning damage in this area. So right now I'm just going to draw this too. A swirling mass of 5-foot deep water appears in a 30-foot radius. This is all becoming a swirling pool of water. The water rises up and begins to swirl around in a whirlpool around you. Actually, Yorkus is relatively free from this. He's getting, but it is everything in there in that area is now difficult terrain, and starting your turn in there, you've got to make a strength save.
I'm just looking. Something about water being harmless solid ground. I don't know how that would interact.
Also, it's 5 feet deep, so how would that be affected by the elevation change of being started on the roof?
For Yorkus? I think Yorkus is safe from it because it's not. He's about, what, 10 feet up now?
Would it? How far is the dock from the water, too? Like, could we jump down to the water? Does this go down?
The water, he is elevating the water level up to create this spell. So the water level is rising in your area. So right now the water is on the same level. And basically what's happening is because you guys are water walking right now, you guys, this will not be difficult terrain for you because of the result of the spell.
Cool.
You were basically standing atop it. However, it's harmless solid ground, right? However, the magic of the spell and the way it is creating a wind-based spell, it's sort of like almost as if an air elemental was in the center creating a miniature vortex. So you guys are still feeling that suction force, right? As you're being pulled towards, as this thing is bandying about, throwing around the ice shards that are already flying around the area and creating this bludgeoning effect. So at the center of this is you're basically not taking damage from the water solely. You're taking damage of the ice and the storm and debris. He's creating like a mini hurricane right now. Apologies to anyone experiencing the actual hurricane. We did have a chat member who was going through it and lost power the other day, so our heart goes out to anyone suffering in that. But that's neither here nor there. This is all magical fantasy land. Okay, so yeah, this is not difficult terrain. However, if you start your turn in this area, like this one bar goer nearby is about to do, the other bar goers are going to scatter. This one going off here, running further into town. This one going further this way, running away. Wait, what song is this? This is so good.
Nightmare King by Christopher Larkin. Don't know where it's from, but...
Oh, that's Hollow Knight.
Yeah, that's Nightmare King Grim, isn't it? Oh, fuck! No wonder I know this. It took me like 20 consecutive hours of playing this game to beat this goddamn boss. He's so hard. It's one of the 2 hardest bosses I've ever fought. Okay. So, you just finished your turn. It's Bargoer's turn. He is in the Maelstrom. And he is going to, let's see, he's gonna have to make a, let's call lightning.
The Bargoer calls lightning.
The Bargoer was actually the true BBEG. All right. He's got to make a strength saving throw. This is every Bargoer's natural strength. His drunken strength. He's just supposed to be villager. But here we go. Okay. So he gets pulled towards the center of this thing. It's funny though, because the center is like also sort of coming in. He's basically being pulled towards this building and butted up against it. And how much damage is this for him? 66 bludgeoning. 24. He's still up, but just barely.
Jesus.
Oh, buddies.
Okay. It is now the Barnacot's turn. He's going to use all of his strength to pound against this wall to try to break through it. And he is a little successful. He cracks it, and there's a little crack going up it now. He's slowly working his way through.
That animation.
I know, it's happening in real time. Okay, Oz, it is your turn. Because you were starting your turn in this maelstrom, you're going to need to make a strength save. Nice!
Is that good or bad?
That's really good! Because it was DC 14 as his spell save, right? We already established that. So you just made it. And so... yeah, you guess you take no damage, right? Because the way it works
Doesn't
is...
specify half damage.
Yeah, it's DC 14. No damage, not bold. Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, show spell description does not work.
Yeah, I think that's the second time. I don't know why it does that. Okay, mine worked. I don't know.
I don't think you can click on other people's.
Yeah, I don't think you can make other people's spells show, sadly.
Okay.
Oh, so you guys can't click show spell description
But you can
on Nautilus's sheet because you don't have access to his sheet. Got it.
Those arcane secrets must be earned.
Spells and incantations for those with the power to use them. Alrighty.
Is the squishy wizard able to climb up to the roof with his buddy here?
I think the fastest way up would be with the way Yorkus made it, up this thing, but it is a little bit of difficult terrain. I would say that you could get there on this turn, probably. It's not that hard. Yorkus did it.
Okay. Yeah, the squishy wizard will quickly scramble out of the danger.
Okay. Yes. For the purposes of this, since the circle has to be on the ground, we're gonna say that this is the center of the whirlpool there, and since these guys are above it, they are technically not in the maelstrom anymore. They are above it, or sort of in the eye of the storm above it, I guess. All right, are you going to do an action?
Yes, Oz would like to use Scorching Ray on Nautilus here.
Okay, great.
Also, I've realized that I still have 2 minute meteors that I totally forgot about.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Those are gonna get thrown too.
Cool.
Let's just
Owl,
burn
don't you
those
also
now.
Oz, don't you have Blink as well? Last session, I remember you had Blink
yeah.
up.
I forgot to throw
That's true.
Blink at the end of the
That's the problem with taking a couple weeks off, right? Really?
Yeah. A few weeks off and missing the first part of this fight.
Yeah, that's
Forgetting
true.
the spell I didn't cast.
Right, I was the one who cast that like a month ago.
Oh,
That's
right.
hilarious.
Alright, well, pew pew pew. Scorching Ray, and then 2 more with minute meteors. I'm guessing all but the 13 hits.
Okay, 13 does, yeah, those other 2 do hits.
Okay, and then I'll just roll the one that didn't hit for the extra damage, and then I'll roll minute meteors.
Okay. Okay. So he is going to use his heightened Ultramarrow reaction, because he is now imbued with the Megalothari blood, he is able to make 2 reactions per round and is going to try to gain resistance on those first 2 hits against him. So, he will get...
Elemental Bane, though, isn't he not able to have resistance to fire because of that?
You're right. You're right.
Fire
Okay, so
damage
he'll
and
try
elemental
to
bane.
save his Ultra Marrow for your minute meteors instead.
Which is also fire. Oh, actually, I think
Or are
it's
those
fire
bludgeoning?
damage. Yeah, that's also fire damage.
I think Elemental Bane would cancel it out. Although Megalothari blood, I mean, this is homebrew versus whatever. But just to what I'm gonna do is gonna say I agree with you simply because.
Rules as written: target loses any resistance to that damage until the spell ends.
So he couldn't gain resistance to it at all because he would lose it. So
Yep,
even if
rules
he
as written.
He could give it to himself
Gains it
and then lose
instantly
it
loses
immediately.
it.
I mean,
yeah, he could attempt. Well,
try,
actually,
it
that
just
makes
won't
sense
work.
because I said he would do it. Okay, so he's going to do it, but it's not going to work, right? He's going to give himself the status, but because of Elemental Bane still being up. Also, wait, here's the other thing. You didn't roll concentration on Elemental Bane last time you were hit, though. So we do need to do that to make sure it's still up.
I also didn't roll blank, so. What is it again? Constitution?
Yeah, it's Constitution, and the DC is half the damage or 10, whichever is higher.
I think 10 was higher. And I have a luck point if it doesn't work.
Okay.
Oh,
15?
nice.
Okay,
Nope,
still up. All right. So he tries, it doesn't work. He takes all 3 hits. That is 14, 23. Okay, plus the minute meteors, right?
And, 2 dex throws, I think.
For minute meteors? Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
14, 23. He eats one of them and swallows
1 second.
it.
I'm gonna see what I can do with a luck point because I think I can say no 23.
No,
Yeah, no 23.
wait, you can't luck save my saves.
I think I can if it's a guess. Oh no, it's just for attack rolls against him.
Right. Okay, so he's gonna swallow that and somehow gain...
Okay, they were forgotten minute meteors.
4 HP. Toasty.
Smoking.
The powers of the Megalothari blood are strange, and even I don't understand them completely. All I know is moon rocks taste a little bit better than an earth rock. Why is that, Finn? Because they're a little meatier. Then he starts playing. He starts playing his lute really hard to show you that he is a good bard. Barracuda.
Oz is whispering to your
Boo.
Is this what drugs do to you? Is he okay?
Yes, they make you
Try to
excellent at
talk to no
puns.
one.
And horrible at the flute.
Lute, not flute.
Grandma was right.
Okay.
It is Lucro in size as well when he got it.
No, it's small, so he has to play it up like a slap at the bass.
The world's
Okay.
smallest, tiniest violin.
I will not forget Blink this time. Okay, Oz is in the ethereal plane. Oz is just too confused.
Okay.
He's gonna take a moment.
In the ethereal plane, you immediately see the dragon worm from outer space. He's sitting on a pile of loot that he no doubt got from all of your victory in the last battle, and he looks shocked that you're there. Some of this is yours, of course. He gives you like a very small brass chalice.
I like shiny. Shiny is nice.
Yes, but the rest is mine. We both agreed, I'm sure. He looks around suspiciously.
Okay, I'll just get more next time I come. It's hard to carry anyway.
He puts the chalice on your head, upside down.
Oz accepts this wonderful gift.
All hail the Dragon King! a few weird worm creatures come out of a rock, like the Wiglets in Pokemon. And they all say, "Oh, the John," and slap their heads they slap their heads together as if clapping as best they can. Bonk, bonk. It sounds like coconuts. Everyone else is still battling for their lives. They don't know this is happening.
I'm just having a pleasant conversation.
Okay,
Oz comes back with a brass chalice. What?
Oz,
on his head, no explanation.
Oz, why are you covered in dragon kiss marks? No big deal. It's not my fault. The dragons are an affectionate people. Okay. So he's gonna send another tidal wave towards everybody in this area but Kel. I think Kel is the only one who is.
He wouldn't know where Kel is either way, right?
Because of Hidden Step, or because just Kel's behind the wall?
Because he's
behind a house.
He's behind a building.
Hopefully.
Well,
behind house.
Actually, this is gonna hit everybody because I can rig it that way. But
okay, cool. This
isn't a targeted spell. This is another tidal wave he is bringing up from the maelstrom water that is there. And everybody in that area, it's just going to rush towards you from the center section. Everyone in there, please make a Dex saving throw DC 14.
Damn.
Ugh.
Natural
Ronnie was 4.
Yeah,
natural
but that's
4.
That's better.
10. Let me roll damage on this bad boy.
Do the people on the roof get hit? Is it
Yes.
enough?
Because of his Megalothari power, he has the power to make... What's this power called? It is called Triple Tidal. Waves can reach up to 30 feet. This is also how he shipwrecked you guys initially in like episode 2 of the campaign.
He used a spell that I had on my spell list the whole time. That's crazy. I'm as strong as he is.
But you weren't drugged up, right? Because normally Tidal Wave can only reach 10 feet tall. But his can reach 30 feet tall, which is crazy and very tsunami-ish. This is how he capsized you guys. You guys recognize it as it swoops towards you. Okay. So let's see here. Finn saves, Way fails, Ronnie fails, Oddish saves, Villager fails, Oz saves. Okay, so everyone who saves, you take 8 bludgeoning damage. Everyone else takes 19 bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. Oh, wait, Yorkus. Dear sweet Yorkus. Fails. Okay. Yorkus is knocked prone and off the roof, taking an additional 3 bludgeoning damage. So he's going to take a total of 22. And be knocked prone off the roof. Oz, did you save? Yeah, you did, right?
Oz did save.
Oz did save, so you took your damage and you're fine otherwise. You managed to cling onto the shellac on the roof. Okay. Kel, you're okay. This villager is just obliterated by this. Oh. Smashed against the building. The wave just mercilessly beats him to death, and he basically gets his neck snapped as it batters against that thing. On the plus side, this is washed clean, this oil spill.
Oh no.
No. His little eyes.
I know, it's so cute. Okay, so did everyone else take your damage? Ronnie, you're down.
No, this is post. I was at 35.
No, I mean physically you're prone.
Oh, I'm prone.
Not down. You guys are both prone. What the hell? How did we give you 2?
Honey,
Okay. Finn, you
I'm
are up.
super duper prone.
Yeah, that was great. Wait, can we both give you the same symbol if we both put it on? We gotta fuck with that later to see how many people we can get. We can just stack. You know what I mean? That's a stupid thing, but I like it.
Let's do that to Naughty.
No, I'm so prone. I'm so prone. I'm standing. Okay. So that's 19 damage. Oh, right, that's 8 damage to everyone else and 19 to those who took it. And that means he is down another legendary action, which means he only has 1 remaining for the turn. Or for the round. Okay, Affinity, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. I am going to hop up over here to Ronnie and pass the vial off. Hey, Ronnie, don't you think it's time that he picks on someone his own size? And pass that off, which I think is a free action. And then I'm going to hop up over here. And I'm going to, hold on. Am I close? Yes. Alright. I'm going to whip out my puppet that, again, looks like a painted version of myself. And, to Naughty, I'm going to say, so you can play the flute, but can you dance?
Loot!
And I don't know where my dance puppet is on my sheet.
Okay.
For reals this time. But I do know that it says, choose a target who can see the puppet clearly, 20 feet. They have to roll a dex check, and on an 11 or higher, the target will dance for 12 seconds.
Should be lower, right?
I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be lower.
Yeah, it should be low. That's
Let's
the
see how he
typo.
rolls.
Yeah.
A weird punishment for doing well. You're so dexterous, you have to dance.
You just can't stop.
Unfortunately for you, Nautilus is immune to dance-based puppetry, according to his sheet. No joke.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way he specifically.
It says
Seriously,
conditioned
that's crazy.
immunity is dance-based puppetry. No joke.
Lies.
I'd
Lies.
screenshot it, but I don't want to show you the rest. Yeah, he's immune. He can't be dance controlled. I used to play with dance puppets when I was a child. Looks like you still are one. Poop
In
face.
the ocean?
Yes, puppets dance much better in the ocean. Prove me wrong.
Wait. Is this real?
Yep.
No, it's not.
Now that you've wasted your puppet action, what else would you like to
What?
do? He's immune. I don't know what to tell you. You can't dance.
Pull it up.
It's right here.
Alright. I've never felt more blue-balled in my life. I'm going to... bonus action, and dash. Here.
Okay. You started your turn in this area, though, so you need to make a strength save, right?
Is it strength? Well,
Mhm.
Oh no.
Okay, so you will take 23 bludgeoning.
Jeez Louise.
okay.
Oh,
That was-
also, you were also pulled 10. Where did you start your turn? Here? Where were you?
Mhm.
Here, I think one above, or was it?
No, I
It
think
was
it
one-
was below.
Okay, so you went there basically. So, before you did your bonus action dash. So, but you can add an extra 30 feet. Yeah, if you bonus action dash, you can go 30 more feet, right?
Yes.
So feel free to put yourself 30 feet from the center of that thing.
Okay. Almost. So close.
All right. And he's going to use his legendary action to
Pick up the flute.
on his turn. Great. He doesn't play the flute.
Yeah, he's starting to learn.
Yeah.
I think he's established
He
he
learns
plays the
it.
flute at this point.
Just to spite Finn.
How far away are you guys? Hang on.
1,000,000 miles.
Too far.
No, keep joking. He likes that. 25, 30. Yeah,
I should
see-
have just thrown the puppet at him out of frustration.
Oh wait, but he's yeah. Okay. He pulls out his lute, not a flute. Don't think I know how to play, do you? How about you listen to this? And he's gonna play Haunting Melody. I need people within 30 feet, which is Ronnie, Way, and Affinity, to make a wisdom save, please.
My
Plus
specialty.
4 gang.
Oh.
Nice.
So that's
Nice.
Ooh.
So smart.
You all save, and there is no effect. You feel this frightening melody echoing into your skulls, but you have the wherewithal to resist it, and you are not frightened by it. Okay, that's his last
Yawns.
legendary action for the turn. You have no idea what you're messing with. You take me down, there'll be no end to what happens to you. You think I'm the only Godkin?
I think he's saying we're immortal. No end will come to us.
Oh.
That's all right.
I don't think
That sounds terrifying.
I ethereally floating on the wind. We hear.
Yeah, what was that? Terrified. Yeah. What we don't see is Oz is referring to a play, a horror Halloween play that the dragons and worms are putting on for him in a small puppet theater. Oh, that sounds horrifying. And then the goblin did a spooky dance.
Well, in the ethereal planes.
Okay, Roddy, it's your turn. Start by making that strength save. Wait, is there any effect of that because you're prone? I hope not, for your sake. Nope.
Plus 4, so that's 26.
Yep, that's true. So yeah, you are not pulled, right? No damage, not pulled. So your incredible strength. You're clinging on to these baseboards as you're on your back. Okay, what would you like to do?
Ronnie could not enjoy watching him fail at whatever music he just tried to do at us because they watched the townsperson go down.
Oh, right.
And they are just going to like mean mug Naughty, like make eye contact, drink the vial.
Oh, you're drinking the Megalothari blood?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. All right, so you
and start charging him.
Okay. You drink the entire bottle of Megalothari blood. And you're gonna love this. You're legit gonna love this, okay?
Oh no.
No, this is good. This is good.
Okay. No, it is really good.
Now
It's really,
Ronnie's
really
not
good.
gonna get
All right.
Now Ree's gonna get addicted to Megalothari blood.
You feel the power of this thing. It feels like this blood somehow breaks through the lining of your throat and stomach and enters your bloodstream. And it begins to tangle like a symbiote with your own bloodstream and create something new inside of you. You feel a surge of energy and gain temporary hit points equal to a quarter of 70. Oddish, what's that?
A quarter of 70?
17. So you get 17 temporary hit points, and you gain 3 altered dice. So you add those to your sheet and tick them down as a counter. When you expend an altered dice, when an attack hits, you can add an additional damage die of that attack. Alternatively, you can spend them as a reaction if you have a reaction available to gain resistance to a spell. Just like
Oh, nice. More superiority die.
Yeah, more superior. That's why I was like, when I was reading, I was like, oh yeah, this is just like superiority. You're right. Let's give Ronnie the Megalothari thing. I don't think it's the screaming thing. Are you gonna stand up?
Yeah.
Okay, standing up. Got 15 movement left. He sees you imbue yourself with this thing, and he's full of rage. Where did you... How did you get so much of it? Where's your facility?
Ronnie is not in a chatting mood. They're just gonna swing at him.
Okay.
Miss. They are totally unused to this feeling and whiff horribly, stabbing into the water.
Yeah, you're sort of like jittering at this point.
God.
Missing as he's dodging. I'm used to your tricks, Bugbear. I'm gonna put you in an early watery grave.
Ronnie does not engage. Just sort of like hunkers down.
Okay. Wei, it is your turn.
And I gotta do the strength save, right?
Yep. Oh, that's a nice pass. No damage to you. Would you
Wei
like
is
to
inspired
stand
by
up?
Ronnie doing drugs. Yes, please.
Wow, these drugs are incredible. Kids everywhere. Did you see that? Holy moly.
May Ronnie says drugs are cool now.
Ronnie's going to be like The Rock on social media and be like, there's no steroids. It's just good old-fashioned steamed chicken breast and broccoli. Eat up, kids.
And I get half my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Attack. I'm gonna charge up. Actually, I'm going to do Sacred Weapon.
Sacred Blue. You take this oath at 3rd level.
I can't reach him, so I might as well just prep up.
Okay. You add your charisma modifier to attack rolls made with the weapon. It's bright lights. Okay. Let's give you that sacred weapon. Sure. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Naughty regains his legendary actions as his turn starts anew. And oh, you missed him with the thing. So he's not stunned anymore.
Wait, what about Barney?
Barney is after
supposed to
Bargoer on the turn order, but Bargoer is dead. So now Barney is after Kelken. Next turns are Nautilus, Yorkus, Kelken, Barnakoth, Oz, and then back to Finn. That's the next turn order.
Yeah. Didn't Oz go, but we didn't get Barney last turn?
I think he might have spent his turn hitting the wall.
Yeah, remember? He cracked the wall. I'm pretty sure he went. I'm just going by the turn order. Remember? No, that's the one thing I don't do.
Yeah.
Okay, Nautilus is going to huff his conch shell from around his neck to try to restore some HP. He wasn't able to do this normally because Ronnie kept hitting him with the spear, preventing him from doing bonus actions. That's why he hasn't been healing so far, just in case you were wondering. And he is going to attempt to... Oh, he's going to move here. And he's going to attempt to skewer both Wei and Ronnie with his trident at once, since they're behind each other.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Does that hit you? 23, Ronnie? Yes, it does.
Sorry. I still have mirror image up, and I have just not remembered it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll a d20 and
see
try to make him hit a duplicate instead.
Right. I didn't know you had mirror image. That's crazy.
It's from
Vivian's Necklace of Deception.
Oh, right. That makes sense. I was like, that's not on your sheet, is it? That's crazy. That's an Aussie spell. Oh, do you guys need to take a break yet? Should we take our break? We can take the break after this turn. Sorry, I was getting into it.
Oh.
All right, so what does that mean? It has to be 10 or higher to get it to...
it had to be a 6 or higher, but it doesn't matter because it just hits me. So then the duplicate is just still there.
Okay, it hits you for 20 piercing.
Ooh.
And it also strikes Wei, because Wei's behind you, for 21 piercing.
Oh, no.
All right. Are you guys still up?
I have 4 hit points to my name.
Are all gone, but yes.
Oh, your temp HP. Oh, right. Oh, remember you can use your Ultramarrow dice to resist that.
Wait, does that work? Because it's the thingy says spell.
It says a spell attack. Does it? If it works, that's dope.
Oh, you're right. It's only Godkin that have the alternate version of Ultramarrow, because he's a what's the word for it? It's heightened Ultramarrow. Right. My bad. Okay, but don't worry. He's gonna do that same thing again to both of you. 21 hits.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, well, let me see.
Yeah.
If he actually hits someone else.
Okay.
This time he misses and hits a duplicate.
Okay, so you phase out of the way. He hits one of your mirror image duplicates instead. So that gives you... So that one disappears, and it raises the DC on... hitting.
Yeah, now I need to roll a 8 or higher.
Okay. Because this doesn't hit you, it also misses Wei. So Wei is still alive.
Oh, thank goodness.
For the time being. Okay, I think that's his turn there. Do you guys want to take our break before Yorkus's turn? Since we're 10 minutes over. I know some of us have raccoons to feed. Okay. All right, we're going to take our break now, and we're going to come right back. So yeah, I will see you guys in just a few minutes. BRB. All right, we're back. Okay, we are all back, right? Is Al back? Yes, great.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so it is now Yorkus's turn. He's gonna get up from prone. Oh, God, it's my back. And he's starting his turn in the juice, as you guys lovingly call it, right? I've decided I'm gaslighting you into doing this. Oh
no.
that's not good for him. It's a shame. I really liked playing him in this campaign.
Did he have disadvantage?
No.
I mean,
Either way,
still
though, it's 14, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he takes 19 bludgeoning damage and is pulled this way. Right? I'm just losing my mind. I'm losing my ability, yes, to do basic math, and it's not great. Okay, Yorkus is still doing okay, but he doesn't have water walking, so it's going to be a slog for him. 10. Oh, yeah, and he had to get up from prone. So, yeah, he's basically stuck here. I can't see him. I'll try to get back up to you, Oz. Hang in there. Wait,
You
Oz?
hang in there.
Are you even in this dimension? Oz?
Oz is now playing cards with the worms, forgetting where he's supposed to
be. As we do a close-up on Oz's hand, and it's a bunch of cards that are not normal playing cards. They have various meanings and are a little bit weird, obtuse. There's a bunch of different worms representing different things, but Oz is still looks like he's taking the game seriously as best he can. Okay, so that was Yorkus's turn. And that means Nautilus can make another attack on these lovely lined up people. 27. Ronnie, can you give me your after image? So it had to be an 8, so that hits for 13 and hits Way for 17. So Way is down. Ronnie.
Oh wait, I want to use Heavenly Armor.
Okay, Heavenly Armor is for being downed, right? Not for being killed, correct? Just double check.
Yes. If an attack is about to reduce you to 0 HP, Fabian will attempt to intercede to keep you from death's door. D20 plus proficiency bonus.
Okay, roll that D20 plus PB. What's the DC on this? On 11 or higher? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see it. 17 plus 3,
Whoa!
20. All right, so you are up. Fabian, you feel him basically phasing into reality, creating a magical Fabian-like shield around you. Basically, his body appears over your body and takes the hit for you. So he is weakened. You can feel him fading. I can't do that again, I'll tell you that much. God! But you are still...
It's fine, I think Kel has a plan, I feel it.
It's coming.
Fabian, or Nautilus is going to turn and look to you. That should have killed you! How are you doing this?
Megalothari blood works in mysterious ways.
Make a deception check. He raises an eyebrow and looks confused. You've thoroughly convinced him. Okay, Kelken, it's your turn.
Okay, strength save. Oh god. Yeah.
Okay, so that does not succeed. So we're gonna get another maelstrom on you now. 20 bludgeoning damage, and you are pulled
Ooh.
basically awkwardly over this thing and on top of it, and you are prone, laying on this little platform here.
Let me roll concentration for Call Lightning.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Nice.
Big con
Okay.
save.
For
19.
the time being, I'm just gonna crawl up onto the. I'm gonna use 15 feet of my movement to get up.
Stand up. Yep.
Crawl up here onto the roof with Oz. And then
It's
Hi.
difficult terrain to
you're here.
get up
You're
that
not.
one
What?
hit, so you'd probably be more like here, right?
Okay, fair. Well, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're right. And then
Well, actually, if you went from here
Ah.
to here, you'd still have 5 feet left, if you wanted.
sure. Yeah, that would be nice. I'd like to be as far away from the rest of the party as possible, just in case.
Okay.
Hey, Matt, I have a question.
Mhm.
Would you
No.
say?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
I mean, is it one of those questions?
I was just curious if you felt that the maelstrom would
One hit
create
KO.
what you would call stormy
Yes.
conditions.
Right.
Mm.
It's stormy, right?
I mean, Oddish made it stormy.
Right. But the maelstrom adds to it.
I don't. Wait, explain to me what you're doing, because I could see that argument, but what is the wombo combo you're trying to pull here?
Well, Call Lightning allows me to take control of a storm for added 1d10 of damage to the lightning strikes. And this seems like it's a storm.
Mm.
But the storm, if Naughty was within the maelstrom, I would say yes, but he is outside of it.
Yoo-hoo, over here.
Someone help me put this carrot on this string. He likes sea cucumber. He stuffs them in his pants during his shows.
Okay. For the time being, I am going to lower concentration on Call Lightning. I can see away from here, yeah?
No.
He's a big tall boy.
No?
Well, actually, yeah, you are pretty tall, so maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of an
Alright,
awkward angle, but it's possible. I
This
guess.
might feel a little uncomfortable, but you have to trust me on this
I am
one.
I'm already very uncomfortable, man. Whatever you got, bring it.
I'm gonna polymorph way into a giant ape.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, to see it.
Is that within range? Do you have a giant ape
Yeah,
sheet?
60 feet. I don't have a giant ape sheet.
Okay. I'm just getting a sheet for an ape. Wait, there's 2 giant apes?
There's duplicates of a lot of things on
It's
Roll20.
because of the new thing.
Right,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
I saw that. 157. I think these are both the same.
The same stat block, just different pictures.
Yeah. One for the Monster Manual, one from SRD.
Oh yeah, they are the same.
He's so big.
Boonga boonga. Return
He's
to Bonk.
Kong.
Oh my god, the teeth.
It's me, Bonky Dong. I'm back.
Oh no. Okay.
Go fuck them up, way.
All right.
I try to talk, but it's just.
In player journals, Waylon.
You could give it to everyone in case I turn someone else into a giant ape.
Yeah, for now we'll do it this way. Do you see that way? It should be at the top of the sheet.
You.
I apologize. If it wasn't hard enough to give me a bajillion sheets, now you have to give everyone a bajillion sheets.
And you can't
Be
warn
ready.
me because it's secret. I'll give him a nameplate. Oh. Can you move him away?
Yeah,
Okay,
let me
great.
move me out of the way.
All
There we
right.
go.
All right, you are now an ape. You have this access to the stat block. Is that the end of your turn, Kelkan?
That is the end of my turn, yeah.
Okay. Seeing this giant ape, he's gonna try to just trident skewer you guys again.
That misses.
Okay, that misses. All right, that's the end of his legendary action. Barney is going to create another crack in this ice here. Looks like he's almost all the way broken through. Oz, it is your turn. So you're gonna blink back, right?
Yep, start of his turn, so he blinks back.
Okay. You're on the roof. Naughty is, I don't know, 45 feet away.
Let's just burn the last scorching ray. Why not?
Yeah. Okay, so that's 3
Yep.
hits.
Just had to get to the right sheet of my character sheet.
Okay,
15
so that
hit.
is 2 hits. Plus
And then the extra 2d6.
Right. So
Alright,
basically 3 hits.
Well, yeah. Basically, the elemental bane is making up for the missing ray.
It's pretty awesome, actually.
Well, it's a 4th level spell. He only has one of those slots.
Well, I was at
It
first,
is literally
last
the best
time,
you can do right now.
I was like, ooh, fire on Naughty. That's interesting. I wonder how that's going to go. But it's really paid off in a spectacular way, I think. All right, roll damage on those. 4,
Oof.
9, a little better. 4, okay,
Oof.
8, 17. Okay, 17 damage. Oh, jeez. Okay. So yeah, Nautilus is very bloodied at this point.
Oh, back in the ethereal plane we go.
I'm not sure
Oz
why.
pops back into reality with the bronze or brass chalice on his head, shoots a little bit of fire, and pops back out of existence.
Okay, Naughty is gonna roll some con saves.
Oh, for his maelstrom.
Yeah. What is it? Is it just con? Roll con?
If it's a
Yes.
save and he
Roll
doesn't have
con.
proficiency in it, then it's just his normal con bonus.
Yeah, it's just the save.
Okay, fail. All right, Maelstrom's done.
Nice.
Rad.
So you guys are no longer affected by the Maelstrom on the start of your turns. Good work, Oz. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to redo Naughty's token real quick. Because...
Oh my god, we defeated Naughty.
Here
Yay!
we go.
Wow.
Woo!
Oh, he's small again.
Zoop.
Oh, he's small. Oh, he big.
I think it was here.
Not as big as Way.
Facts.
Okay. So he still has Elemental Bane on him. He's bloodied. He has Elemental Bane on him. I think that's it. Okay, so he takes those. That drops that. That's the end of your turn, Oz? Did you blink back?
He is back in the ethereal plane. He just
Okay.
came in, shot some fire, broke concentration, and is back to playing cards with the worms.
Little teleporting bird freak.
Whoa.
Okay. Last legendary action of his turn. Let's see, what can he do? Okay. He's going to call an ice storm down on sort of the general area around the ape.
Yikesy doodles.
So this is a 40-foot high cylinder, 20-foot radius. And each creature within that radius is going to need to make a dex saving throw.
Is it half damage
Yes.
on a fail?
Wait, no, I didn't.
Just gonna
Dex saving
Not.
throw.
make it then. Beautiful. Do you want one from me anyway? With my 1 hit point?
Oh, I see. You only have 1 HP left. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess if you're just gonna soak it, then yeah, I guess that's that. Well, does it matter? I mean, neither of these is gonna put you into a.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would. I mean,
What's the rule if you do more than half, or if it goes over to half,
You have
then you
to
die
do
instantly?
someone's entire hit. You have
Well, I
to do
failed that.
somebody's entire hit points.
Yeah.
So, like, if somebody had 100 hit points, you'd have to do negative 100 hit points in 1 turn.
You have to take your max HP as 1 damage in 1 blow. Right.
Yes.
So that's it would not be relevant in any case. Okay, this area here, all the other hailstones fall into the water, but this area here that I have highlighted just there is going to be covered in hail and therefore difficult terrain until so it's another thing where water walking really comes in handy because you guys can walk on it, but yeah, it's not bothering you. Oh, and that means also that this center of the storm is also done. Okay, so Ink made the save, right? It's 14. So that is half damage. So that is 5 bludgeoning, 7 cold, 12 total.
I'm down.
Oh shit, yeah. 'Cause you were at 12.
Oh, shit.
Okay,
We
you're
have
down.
problems.
Giant Ape makes the save with 22. Let's say because of that natural 20 on that, it would be 12 normally. Let's say you take half of that, so let's say it's 6 instead. And Ronnie, you take. Oh yeah, you're just down. Okay,
Yeah.
Great. So you guys are both in death saves right now. So Finn, please roll a death save for me. You can do that in the
And Matt,
center
you
of
told
your
me that
sheet.
aura bonuses
Borealis.
do my
Damn.
+4 to saving throws does include death saves, yeah?
Yeah, because those are saves.
We decided that? Yeah. Okay.
Right?
It's, still would be an 8, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you take
Yeah.
one fail.
We're-
One fail on your death
Good
save.
looking out, though. Yep.
Okay. Mark that down on your sheet. All right, Ronnie, make a death save for me, please. Okay, that's a 9 with the +4.
Bro.
So that's 1 death save for you as well. Okay, Giant Ape Way. It is your turn.
All right. I can't do anything to heal them right now because I am an ape. I don't know ape CPR. I'm gonna move right here, and I'm just gonna start wailing on Naughty.
Starting hailing, Waylon. Okay.
Nice.
Double hits.
Oh, and for shits and giggles, I do want to use Finn's inspiration because that gives me a little extra something something.
On these hits?
So on the 20. Yes.
Oh,
So,
right. The motive
Finn is
potential.
Mm,
Yeah, so
right.
the motive potential, I get to, let's see, immediately after creature rolls Bardic Inspiration, the moat thunderously shatters. The target and each creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet must make a con save, throw against your spell saves DC, or take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on Bardic Inspiration.
Thunder damage. Wow, this is really coming in. Okay, so
Oh,
con
yeah.
save? 9.
Con save has to be to 15.
Okay, you failed.
That ain't it, Chief.
Nuts.
So he takes
Beautiful.
thunder damage?
He takes 6 thunder damage.
Nice. Okay, so that is... Wow, that's a lot of... You can make him a giant ape like
hits
that?
hard. Yep.
Holy crap.
Wait, wow, up to what CR can you polymorph?
Our level. So CR7.
Wow! That's crazy. Are you sure? That's crazy, Oddish.
I'll look it up right. Actually, I'll put it in chat.
This is polymorph or true polymorph?
Normal polymorph.
Equal to or less than the target's level.
Yeah, we're all level 7. Right?
Polymorph gets strong.
Polymorph scales.
However, oh wait, the target.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell. That's so much HP. Okay. You guys are simultaneously dying and the most OP you've ever been. It's a weird...
True.
It's like playing as Reaper. Okay. So, let's look at this. Yeah, but apes can't water walk. You drown. No, I'm kidding. 43 plus 12, right?
Plus 6. Plus,
Well, it
no,
is
I
12,
can only do
so-
it once, so it's...
But he's weak to
Oh, oh, I like... Yes.
Yummy.
it. So
You'll love to
49
see it.
damage? Wait, no, 40... 55 damage.
No, 49... Yeah.
55
Nice.
damage. Okay. So you just like... This is like a giant
Delicious
punch-out
Danny.
game with a giant ape versus a giant nautilus. And it's just like boom, boom, boom. He's just wailing on him, uppercut to the chin. Body blow, body blow.
I'm on the roof just being like, let them fight.
Okay, Nautilus is just getting his shit kicked in right now. Okay, but it is his turn. It is his turn. Wait, what is the... Maybe I can cheat my way out of this, guys. You're on my side, right? This is gonna be great. Hang on, I need to open up a whole new window. If I make my screen more confusing, it'll help me win. It's not me against you, but right now it is. It's a boss battle.
Unless it is.
Yeah, unless it is. Once every year of the campaign, it is. Where is my... That's not gonna help me. You're a giant ape. Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna I guess just keep skewering you, right? Is there any spells I could take? I don't really want to do that. You're right next to me, so it's like, what's the point of doing fucking ranged spells? He's just gonna double skewer you. 19, ape can't have
That
a big.
hits.
Yeah. 12 AC. That's
Yeah,
the
I have a
compensation
12
for the
AC.
150 HP the
Yeah.
ape has. Okay, double hits. Okay. 16 piercing. 7? You call that a 3d10? Roddy is not behind in the direction of travel of this, so will not take any additional things. And Nautilus is going to... He's in dire straits right now, so he's going to try to huff some seaweed right now. And regains 19 hit points. Desperately needed after that brutal ape hit. And he's gonna try to back away and get a little bit of room against you.
Okay, yeah, I'll take an
5,
opportunity
10,
attack.
30. He's just
It's
gonna
fine.
go here. Okay, yeah, give me that opportunity. Miss.
Ah, damn.
You stub your thumb. It's hard
On
getting
the
used
water?
to a big ape body. Yeah, you stub your thumb on an ice fractal that just happened to be flying through the air as
It was floating.
Yeah, what happens is you're rearing up to punch, and the Barnacoth smashes a piece of ice that just so happens to fling right in front of you. And so yeah, you take a 1 d4. You take 3 piercing damage from the ice. Okay. It's especially funny to reduce the hit points of a creature with so fucking many. It's crazy. All right, Yorkus. Okay, 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Is that within Priscilla range? It doesn't look like it. It is. Great.
Lucas, do you have anything that could, like, get our friends back up?
My name is Matt. Oh, right.
What?
I'm just kidding. I just wanted to fuck you up a little bit. Okay.
I was legitimately so confused for a second.
Why are you role playing? Oddish is weird, you guys. Okay, what were we saying? Do you have anything that can
get our friends back up?
Let me check his inventory real quick. No.
I mean, we have things on us. If he
Yours
just can't get that.
doesn't have water walk.
Yeah.
But he might be able to reach in where she's lying on the water. If this is a dock.
I was going to
That's
buy healing potions, but it seems that the entire stores have been bought out by someone. So frustrating. Cut flashback to Ronnie buying everything from Apothecary. Again, the rest being used for the basket of goodies from Al. Okay. So with disadvantage, 2 Priscilla shots on Naughty. Miss. Hit.
Wow.
With disadvantage. With disadvantage, he shoots him right in the face once again, or at least attempts to. So we're now going to need to get that dex save to see if he's blinded again. $13, and it's a, what is it, 11?
Damn. It's an 11.
You're right. Okay, so he's not blinded, but he is hit for 4 piercing damage. Oh, my bad. I rolled Priscilla's stab. Let me see if the mods are different on this, if I need to adjust this at all. Because it should have been ink shot. Both of those should be 2 lower. So it should be 9 and 18. So it still hits. But it should be... I'm going to re-roll that damage. Oh, terrible. 2 acid damage. Okay. His face is singed. Okay. Blast. That's all I can do for now. Kelken. Get him.
I'm not doing anything, boss. It's Giant Ape's turn this time. But I'll go help our friends out. I'll just dash, I think. You said this little area over here is difficult terrain, getting down here?
Getting down will
Why
be
don't you
easier.
wait,
Getting up was hard.
Over the...
Yeah, if you go... Wait, hold on. So if you do a dash action that doubles your movement, you can get to here and then jump over onto the water.
I like the... I like
This will be a
that,
+5 getting down from here, but that's it.
Okay. So I will take a dash action, that's 25 feet. And then I would like to try just jumping down into the water over the hail.
Okay, what's
That's
your
lying on
jumping
me.
distance? I think you
So-
should be.
So, yeah. It's... If you run and start, it's like your strength mod or something.
Okay, my strength mod is 8. I mean -1
No, oh, sorry, your strength score.
is 8.
Based on the strength score... Okay, so you can jump, like, here.
Okay.
It's better than nothing.
Long
wait,
jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. So you can jump 8 feet.
Right.
But I would say you could probably make it 10 feet simply because you're also moving at a downwards vector. We need that Pythagorean theorem again. So let's say, but remember, this isn't water for you. It's water walking, right?
Yes.
So you would land on ground. So make
I
an
have to land on the
athletics.
pier anyway.
No, I don't think you do. I think you could just make
yeah?
it to this square, I think.
Okay. Athletics. Cool.
Okay.
Sorry.
I hit my head on the pier.
You land here. You land here prone. And you take, I guess, 6 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
If this makes me lower concentration on polymorph, I am going to be so mad. Hold on, let me roll that real quick.
I forgot about that.
Fuck.
Nice.
thank God.
Big con save with the
Ooh.
21.
Okay. So that was my action. I guess do I have to wait for my next turn to roll around to help up Finn? What's the
What are you going to
action
do to help her?
help action to stabilize? Like, how does it? I'm only really used to BG3.
Well, do you have a health pot on you? You could just administer a health pot.
I
That's
do.
an
Yeah.
action.
Is
Not a bonus action.
Nuts.
I
and
will dangle a health potion tantalizingly out of reach until my next turn. Unless there's anything else I can do. I don't have any spells or anything, so.
You just have a bonus action left, right?
I have a bonus action.
To stabilize
I
a
may as
creature,
well
you must
use
use
it.
your action to administer first aid to an unconscious creature. Okay.
Wait, hold
You
on.
might
hold on,
also
hold on.
wanna-
To get here, I didn't actually. You said I needed to dash, right? That was 25 feet, and then I jumped at 10. I haven't actually used my dash yet. Would it be
Correct.
okay if I retcon that because I'm not moving any further?
It's not really a retcon. It's still your turn.
Right. Okay. Then I'll.
But you're
administer
prone,
a
so you
health
need
potion.
you lose 15.
That's cool. Do I
to
need to be
stand.
standing up to help?
Can he
Finn?
just be lying on the deck?
Yeah, I mean, technically
Yeah,
Finn is
just
below me
leaning out.
anyway because they're on the water, right?
Yeah, well, the water's been raised a little bit because it's flooding because of Naughty's magic, so it's pretty close. It's pretty much a flat
So
wall.
they're just lying next to each
I don't
other.
need to be standing up to give her a health potion, right?
But you need an action. Have you used an action?
No, not yet, because I haven't dashed.
Oh, yeah, then you can freely administer it. Yeah, just stand
Okay,
up
awesome,
and
cool.
wait. So you
I don't
don't
need-
want to stand up?
I don't need to stand up, no.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you can just. You're laying side by side, and you gently pour it into her mouth. I guess. You look like
It's
you
gonna
need
be
some
okay.
help.
My legs are broken.
yeah, your legs are in different states. Okay, so yeah, you give her which healing pot?
I think I only have regulars on me. So it is a D4?
2d4 plus 4.
2d4 plus 4.
4. So
2d4
I
plus
Googled it
2,
like 5
44
minutes ago.
plus 4.
Gah!
What?
Every time I think I know it.
I know, right? It's healing pots. 2d4 plus 2, 44 plus 4. It's
Okay, so
basically the
2d4
same, the
plus
first
2.
number again at the end, except for Supreme Healing,
Okay.
which is 10d4 plus 20.
So 7. Finn, you heal for 7.
Thank you.
You're back up,
So
Finn.
you use your action and movement.
Well, yeah, that's my action and movement gone.
I mean, do you want to heal yourself also
I'm
with a
good.
potion?
I'll bonus action turn invisible.
Okay.
Okay.
Incredible.
He doesn't really need that much healing. He's still
Game
doing
shit.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't know that. Ninja. Okay, the
Ninja.
Barnacoth has managed to crack a hole in this and is trying to wedge his way through it. And that's what he's doing on his turn. He's almost all the way through the ice. Oz, you blink back to our realm for the time being.
Oh, there goes gravity.
Well, I'm out of Scorching Ray. I guess it's time to use the last charge of Fireball.
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see if he had any, like, mimics or, like, allies or anything, but
He does, sort of,
Just, yeah,
but he hasn't
feels
used
like a waste.
yeah.
This AoE, I guess, on just the one guy.
Does he seem? He doesn't seem like a person with a lot of friends.
No, he really
No, he
doesn't.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Well,
You've killed
anyway,
all his
Fireball.
allies.
And I guess Fireball's gonna be, since it has that extra 2d6, it'll be 10d6.
Delicious.
Yeah.
And that's half
Dex save.
Oh my god.
half dex.
And
okay,
another
dex save.
2d6 on top of that.
18.
Okay,
So
so,
half-
he takes that half, but he does take a 2d6 on top.
Okay. So 14 plus 6, so he takes 20 total damage.
Beautiful.
He's not looking good. He's having trouble holding this bigger form together. It looks like it's sputtering. Water is leaking out of his magical shell around himself, just sort of squirting in different directions like a leaky faucet.
Oz does not go to the ethereal plane, so he's just gonna lay down on the roof and hope that the angle of the roof gives him some cover.
Okay, he's prone by choice. Okay, Finn, you're back up in the world of the living.
How lovely. I will fumble my way over to Ronnie and administer my greater healing pot.
Okay. Remember that Ronnie is still within Way's healing aura, so Ronnie will be healed by that and brought back up at the beginning of the next turn, regardless
Yes,
of what you do.
but I
Just making
want
sure.
Ronnie as healthy as they can possibly be.
Just letting you know.
Thank you.
Okay, cool.
So what's a greater healing pot again? I feel like we just did this 5 minutes ago and I already forgot.
This is a greater. It's
I'm
44
sorry.
plus 4. Remember that if you do this, you will be expending your action, right? Because it's not a bonus
that's
action.
fine.
Okay, great. Okay, 44 plus 4, please.
13.
Okay. Ronnie is back
Got
up with
1.
13.
And as a bonus action, I will also give, let's say,
Ape.
Wape, my last bardic.
I was gonna say wape, but then I thought about what it sounded like, and I was like,
I had to know. I had to figure out for myself.
I mean, the more pleasant of the two things it sounds like is wipe. Okay. So Ronnie's back up. No one's down right now.
Then you also take 2d6 of healing.
Oh.
From
Right.
what?
Wait, is my
From Ronnie's.
we lost my thingy?
Wait,
Although that might
did we?
be
Because
dead
last time
by
you
now.
went down, we didn't lose it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, why did that go away?
It might be with the turn order.
It moved.
What is the
Well,
radius of it?
it
15 feet.
I haven't seen it since we came to the new map.
Probably. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay.
How does it work? End of turn or beginning of turn? What's the deal?
Beginning of turn. So I guess also Finn could have just been popped up by that. But thank you for coming over, Cal.
Don't worry about it.
It was
Right.
gone. I
misread it. I forgot. It's not Way that has it. Way has the saving throw aura. So Ronnie would have stayed down unless Finn had done it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and you are, what was your bonus action?
Arctic to wait.
Okay. How many barks do you have left?
I think that was it.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Okay.
Is Ink here? What's happening?
Hello? What?
Okay, there you are.
Oh,
You're out of bardics.
I know.
Okay. It is time for a final legendary action, right? You guys love those. Okay, you guys are back up. Okay.
I don't like how clumped up we are.
Yeah, this is interesting.
That's
Lizard
pretty
is
clump.
feeling safe around the roof right now.
Okay, yeah. So basically, everyone, Way Ape, Ronnie Ape, Finn Ape, and Kel Ape have to do a.
Ape together strong.
Wait, you're prone too, so don't you like auto fail this shit? This is good. I like this.
Oh, yeah?
Conditions.
I don't think prone has autofail. I think you're thinking of paralysis.
Thinking of what?
Yeah.
Isn't paralysis autofail, but prone
Oh,
is
you're right.
the
You're right.
disadvantage.
Yeah, only disadvantage on attack rolls is what prone is.
Yeah.
So,
But Nani can't see where Kelkin is. Would he know to aim where Kelkin is?
Why can't he see where?
I'm invisible.
Kel's invisible.
I'm not targeting him solely. I'm doing an ice storm in the exact same place I previously did, so I don't have to move the hail. It doesn't move out of sheer laziness. It's mostly targeting you guys, but he is just there. Okay, so his final ice storm. Okay, DC 14 Dex save, please. Or take 24, 8 bludgeoning, basically. Okay, big save by Kel. You
Come
take.
on, man.
You take
Get your
half.
shit together.
Apes can't When you're polymorphed, I guess he has to use the ape stat block, right? But it doesn't matter. He's
Yeah,
got
you
millions.
just
I have
if
to
it
use
doesn't
all
a
the
nat
eight
one
stats,
is a nat
including
one.
mental.
So you take
Yeah.
12 total damage, Kel. Those who
Okay.
get the save take 12. Those who fail it take 24.
How does Ronnie's healing aura work?
At the
When you start your turn,
Start turn. Okay, cool.
in that radius, which you have not. Big Ronnie with that 1 hit point. Hanging in there. Hanging in there, bruh. Okay.
Wait, this is a spell. Ronnie can use the
Oh,
thing, the
right.
die. Oh,
Correct, yes.
oh yeah,
Ooh.
do the
Does it
thing.
fully negate?
No, it
I
does.
think it gives you
has
resistance.
It gives you.
gain
Oh.
resistance. Yeah, I'll.
What does it
that, I
say?
guess.
It says
You
resistance
can expend an
to.
altered die as a reaction to gain resistance to a spell. So that would cut the 12 in half. So I'd be at 7.
Yeah, still better. Still better. So yeah, subtract 1.
What's it?
Altered dice. Love to hear Skyrim music
Got you,
now.
fam.
In the club, we all fan. Okay. That's Affinity's turn, so now it's Ronnie's turn.
Alrighty. Ronnie's gonna use their bonus action to drink a dino potion.
Hmm?
I don't know if
Duck's
you
dino
gave them
potions.
to us.
Dino push? You can't pull stuff from a year ago out and expect me to remember this shit. Oh my god, I don't even know. Let's see. I just want to see what it says in your inventory, for God's sakes.
I don't think we know what it does.
I do, because it has a description in my inventory, but if it doesn't, I can
Oh.
read it out for you.
Where's the it's not even in your inventory.
In mine?
Oh,
It is in my...
It's in my. I mean, I don't use the Roll20 inventory well. I have it in our like Godkin tracker.
Oh, okay. So what does it do, Kalkan?
Gives player the ability to ram enemies and knock them prone for 3d6 damage to hit. To hit is a d20 plus 5 plus strength.
This is the potion you got
run up
from
for winning the race. Yeah.
for winning the dinosaur race, Tuck's dinosaur race back in the day.
Yeah.
So wait, it doesn't transform you into a dino, it just gives you dino ramming power, right?
Yes.
Okay. Ronnie, you feel at once like you're full of megalothari blood and now the speed of a dinosaur. Okay. Okay, so now you can ram people.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ram him. Is that and how does that work?
To hit is a d20 plus 5 plus strength mod.
Oh.
So you
Is it
can-
an action?
This will be beautiful.
I would say
It's gonna be gorgeous.
you have multiple attacks, right? So I would say you could run up with the ram as 1 attack per turn and then still get your second after the ram, right?
What's the damage on the ram? 3d6.
3d6. Yeah, and the
It's not
ability
bad.
to maybe knock them prone. Actually,
Okay,
no,
yeah.
it does say knock them prone, not even a strength save or anything.
Ooh, yes,
On a
please
hit
knock
to
him
knock
down.
him prone.
All right.
Yeah, if it hits, there's no strength save, according to this anyway. It just knocks them prone.
Unlike
Ronnie
dance-based
wraps up.
puppetry, he's not immune to prone.
At
He's
least
also
one of
enlightened
us is happy.
So you sound so miserable. Stupid Comic Con, making my feet sore.
And I'm sorry. Say again what the hit? A d20 what?
D20 plus 5
plus
plus strength.
All righty.
Nice.
28.
Miss. Due to witch powers or something. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. That hits.
So,
How much damage is it?
3d6?
3d6?
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Oh,
17. Okay, he is
Oh.
definitely going to uses resistance on that thing. Which is gonna bring it back down to an 8. But you still have your other attack.
I'll throw my last superiority die on there too.
Okay.
Just another 3. Which I guess he then still has. Because this is all one attack.
That was all one attack, yeah.
So he took 10 total?
Sure.
No.
I subtracted it in each damage type, so it's doesn't matter. It's done. What's done is done. Attack the second.
Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and stab down with a spear.
Okay.
19.
That's with advantage?
Yeah,
He's prone.
Yeah.
Oh, he's prone! I forgot that. Yeah, so this big lumbering force is knocked. You run up with this raptor-like speed, leap into him, and fucking headbutt him, and he just tips over with blood dripping down, and it glides into the splintering and breaking wood. And then while he's down, you hit him with the fucking lightning spear for...
So I was looking at this. Additional damage. I'd like to also add a damage die to that.
Okay.
Of this, it says expend an altered die to add an additional damage die to the attack of the same type as the primary damage. So it would be the piercing, not the lightning.
An additional other type of the attack. In this case, I would say you can choose.
Well, even though it's a smaller die, gonna choose the lightning.
Okay, I have a question about this though. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
I think just like you described, Ronnie like flings themselves, having gone down, got just been under 15 hit points for quite a while now. Comes to, Finn brings them up, sees the dead villager, and is just like fully frothing at the mouth, screams, runs across the water, checks him to the ground, and just like both hands above their head, down right into his breastplate or his sternum.
When I made that noise, Meowth's ears went all the way back.
That's how Ronnie feels.
You can see the magic around him fading. And suddenly he begins to shrink. All of the blood and power ebbing away from him. And suddenly he looks as he truly is, without the magic propping him up, but a frail, weakened old man. You did it. You don't know the can of worms you're opening. This just put a target on your back as big as Grand Haven.
We'll be waiting.
You won't have to wait long. You don't know. This is what I know. I was just a pawn in something way bigger. Watch out. Henry's got his eyes on you. And as the life ebbs from him, the Barnacoth lurches forward, swims into the harbor, finally busting through, and picks up his corpse and begins to Hulk smash it around like Loki, back and forth, until he is basically a pancaked version of his former self. And with that, You all have defeated Nautilus Bloodfoam. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Ronnie falls down.
The ape is beating its chest triumphantly.
Yeah.
All right.
It goes beats chest and then goes to like scoop up Ronnie and lift them up.
Oh, Ronnie never gets to get scooped.
In the arms of the angels.
Then steps back, concerned.
The ape adults.
He is really a magnificent specimen. I'd like to keep him that way for a while.
No, turn him back, Kel. He's creeping me
What?
out.
Oh no,
His
there's
butt is eye level
nothing.
with everyone else.
Oh no, there's nothing I can do to turn him back. Oh.
As
Is
the
Ronnie enjoying being scooped?
Yeah, they're also real out of it. They've been very, very hurt today, and also they're coming down off a bunch of stuff.
As you
we will also scoop up Yorkus.
as before oh wait, how far off the ground is Ronnie? Are you scooping down and cradling Ronnie, or are you up in the air like King Kong with Ronnie?
So technically, the way the spell is written, Wei does not have his mental stats, and so I think he's just excited. This big thing happened, so like cradle safely, but also like not throwing, but like raising Ronnie up in the air triumphantly, and then like, oh wait, and I gotta be gentle, but you did so good.
You do have a 7 intelligence.
Yorkus is going to run up and hug the leg of the giant ape, trying to tackle it as best he can. You did it! You bloody bastard! You finally did it! I can't believe it! Oh my god!
And then I scoop him.
I'm the king of the world! He shouts as he's being swung around like a rag doll.
Yeah, I think I put Yorkus on my head like a little hat.
he raises his arms. Yeah.
Something's going on with Finn and Kel. I don't know what we're doing.
It's like, turn him back. Keep trying to poke Kel to disturb his concentration.
You guys are chasing each other around.
Yeah,
I think we've done like 5 laps around this house.
A lot of pent up fight energy as you guys are bleeding around the docks. The Barnacoth is going to turn to you, Oz, and it's going to be like, our contract has been fulfilled. He shall terrorize the seas no longer. They are mine to do with as I wish. You feel a smile appearing in your brain.
Yeah, that was great. We took him out. Your family's avenged now. Now you can like retire, find a nice crevice to lay in, wait for boats to pass by.
Yes. I shall live in peace, knowing I did what the others could not. It will be a life of solitude, but I suppose I would not mind the occasional visitor. You're not sure, but you feel like he is winking at you in his head. And with that,
Hurry, I'll visit you. Bye.
to the rest of you, he turns and just like gives a small nod of acknowledgement and then disappears back into the sea.
I think he just retired.
He deserves it. Ronnie lolling. No bones day.
Are you okay, Ronnie? I have like a potion if you need it.
I'm not doing great, but if I could just lie down for a bit, I think I'll be all right.
Yes, I think.
This isn't like to lie down and you don't get up, right? You're gonna get up, right?
I'm gonna get up, as long as I got you guys.
Aw.
Okay.
Aw. But have a healing potion anyway. I really don't use mine. Just chug.
Okay.
I forgot what it was like to turn into an animal and not be able to speak.
It sucks.
Oz walks up to Big Monkey and just holds his arms up, just, like puppies.
Oh, I absolutely go to gently scoop Oz and like bring him up so that he's eye level with me.
Oz takes this as an invitation, crawls over your forehead and onto the top of your head.
We're next
Join
to
Yorkus.
yeah, join
Yeah.
Yorkus up there.
I didn't really know how this was gonna end, but this certainly wasn't how I pictured it.
None of us are dead. Oz
Yeah,
looks
that
over
too.
at the town person. Yes.
Hmm.
That person's full dead?
Yeah. They are their neck was snapped against the building. They seem to be the only, besides the Scorch battle earlier, the only real casualties. You guys protected basically everybody else. Some people took a few minor injuries, but they'll be okay. As you are standing over his body, a few townspeople murmur uncertainly, and then a few of the people who participated in the battle begin to cheer and applaud you guys for your efforts. Soon it becomes a riotous cacophony of shouts and hoots and hollers and applause as you guys are finally treated like true heroes in Jarek Spawn. You've put to death the evil Captain Scorch, and you've stopped Nautilus Bloodfoam, the godkin that has been tormenting you since the offset of your journey. No one is quite certain at this point what the future holds for the city of Jarek Spawn, but for now, there is a momentary peace where the threat of violence, both capitalistic and literal, has been quelled, thanks to your actions for the time being. Members of the dirt pile gather around and join in the applause as well. Even Eric is seemingly impressed, and although he does see Ronnie not approving his approval, I assume.
Way Ape is staring down Eric.
Yeah, I think at this point, if there's people around, Ronnie's standing again and just sort of like leaning on the spear and is like...
Yeah, you get the sense,
Not
Ronnie, especially as you guys are all the center of attention now, that if anyone wants to address the crowd, this would probably be a good time to do so. The town is a mixture of, the people surrounding you are a mixture of the dirt pile, average town goers, shipmen and merchants, and even some firebeards who have come out from the mansion to try to see what is happening. So yeah, if you would like to say anything to them, you can do so now.
Well, since our resident speech giver is taking a nap, I think the Great Ape should give a speech.
A bunch of kids scream and run. Everyone
Do you want
else
me to make an
laughs.
int save to see if I can like mime like a speech?
An interpretive dance, maybe?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
The puppet washes up.
You recognize that this is your time to shine.
Wei points to the party, points to himself, points to the crowd, makes strong, like the strong, like shows off muscles, points to Naughty, thumb down, points to Eric, points to butt.
Eric's eyes widen, and then he takes a serious frown, crossing his arms. A couple townspeople are looking at each other like, "What's he saying? I don't speak ape." And he says, "I think
Ape
he's
together
saying,
strong.
yeah, I think he's saying apes together strong." And the crowd starts chanting, "Apes together strong, apes together strong."
I'm thumping my chest to the chant.
I think
I think what... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Go for it.
Just Finn is like trying to save face in her mind, and it's like, I think what Ape's trying to say is that she like refuses to acknowledge that it's way. Like, is that this town has had people in charge of it who don't care about anyone but themselves, and I think everyone should use this as an opportunity to stop doing that.
Eric's gonna step
And then I
forth.
point at Ronnie.
Eric is
And I
going to
shove-
step
I shove
in
Eric
such a
away.
way that he steps in the direction you're pointing. That's right.
Ronnie,
And I think it's time for a
I
new
back him
dirt
away.
pile to lead this town. The dirt pile members cheer. Some people also applaud.
What do you say, lead or
Bat
leave?
him away.
Because I like the other one.
Wait, can you just like pick him up and gently toss him into the ocean?
Yeah, I will pick him up.
Hey, whoa, hey, wait!
And then I like go to like do a Vera Wang like Jeopardy like presentation of Ronnie.
Ronnie like sort of shakes their head a little bit, like just tiredly. But says, Affinity's right. You've had a tough time. Nautilus, others. And this is a chance for you all to decide the course of the future of Jarexbun and your futures and what kind of city you want to live in.
Everyone looks around a little bit confused. Yorkus is going to step forward and say, well, there'll be time, I assume many days and perhaps weeks, to decide that now, but I believe the hurricane is over, but there's still a hurricane party happening at the local tavern. What say we celebrate?
Ronnie sort of slightly half-heartedly puts a fist up to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone starts cheering and they all make a bar crawl towards the tavern.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are giant apes allowed in the tavern?
They will not fit. They can drink outside, though.
This ape
Waylon
just
will give
saved your
puppy-
goddamn town.
It's not.
Wade's giving puppy eyes to Cal.
It's not a matter of allowed. It's a matter of
It's
physically
and
impossible.
I mean, couldn't the ape just make his
Or
own
somewhere
door?
for the item.
Yeah, but that door is also structural. You know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, you guys won't have a place to stay if the ape smashes its way in.
I'm giving puppy eyes to Cal.
Do you want to turn back away?
I nod.
Oh, so you want to stay an ape?
No.
Kel is very, Kel
head
very,
no.
very much doesn't.
Yeah,
want to
hearing
turn
what
back.
you want to hear a little bit.
Fine, but maybe apefinity next time, and then I'll lower
Don't even
conversation
think about it.
on polymorph.
Wade nods.
Nuts.
That'd be hilarious.
I'll lower concentration on polymorph.
Am
Okay.
I still grabbing Eric by the scruff? Or have I let go of him by now?
Yeah, you probably let go of him as you guys all moved your way.
I think Ronnie needs to pull someone aside, maybe Yorkus, or maybe someone else. Is there... I'm sorry I never knew this man. Do you know who he is? Does he have anyone who will need to be notified about the dead guy?
Oh, right. Yes, I suppose we will need to take care of that as well. I did not know the man, but I'll ask around tonight and see what I can do. You should rest. Let me take care of the sadness.
Should I bring him somewhere?
Let's leave him for the time being until we can see how the family would like him to be taken care of.
Very well. For at minimum, the Ronnie's going to move the body like into that building there, so that it's not just like out for the crabs or whatever,
Right.
and sort
right.
of like arrange him politely on.
Yeah,
a
there's some
surface in there.
sheets and stuff and pallets that you can use in order to deal with
Yeah.
yeah,
Don't have to
the
do a whole
corpse.
thing, but they definitely don't just leave him there on the dock.
Right, for the gulls and whatnot. As you guys are quickly going over, a lot of people are parading around Nautilus's corpse. In the process, before doing so, you do a quick once over of the body, and you find that a lot of his belongings seem to have been imbued with some sort of his own magic, like he was conjuring power around them. I don't seem to have a ton of at least the stuff that he's got on him doesn't seem to be super valuable. There's the trident he was using, but now that it's not being imbued with his Megalothari powers, it just seems to be a regular trident. It's a little disappointing, and you wonder to yourself, I wonder if he has some sort of other stowaway of goods somewhere. But for now, you do find, like some gold on him. There's 500 gold on his person, and about like 10 coppers. You find the healing conch that he was using, which has 1 charge left in it, from what you can tell after some study. And it's a necklace that you can wear. It is a conch shell, and it provides some amount of healing. But for the time being, you guys are able to party the night away with the townspeople. The bar is packed. It's never been so crazy. For once, Wondrous Lychee looks relieved to have Paulie and Tavian taking care of everything. Even Tavian looks stressed with how crazy it is. People knocking over drinks, but it's all in good fun.
So the Dragon's Breath crew, are they here?
Yes, they are. You after a while, you guys do reconvene with them, and you find that they were able to swim their way to safety, including everyone who's on the Dragon's Breath. That's Astrid and Shungo and Allie and Polly, right? And so, yeah, they have all managed to. Thankfully, it capsized the boat, but they were close enough to shore. And far enough away from the center of the storm spells that they were able to make their way free. This isn't Polly's first rodeo anyway, and she was able to help the others rescue Chunga, who's not as strong a swimmer. And yeah, everyone's there patting you guys on the back and congratulating you. But there's already a hubbub about who's going to take over the town. Some are saying Mayor Ronnie already because it's been floated. Some are saying the dirt pile should rule. And some are saying the giant ape is the clear leader because he's the biggest. Some are wondering where the giant ape went. And some are already drawing giant ape fan art. It's a little bit disconcerting. But yeah, for the time being, though, you guys are able to party it up and enjoy yourselves and really celebrate this accomplishment. You're not sure what the future holds. Ozzy's quietly sitting in the corner working on Mayor Ronnie posters. Yeah, is there anybody you would like to see or talk to now while you guys are partying? Or anything else? Yorkus is especially proud of you all, and he can't believe that the craziness of these plans actually paid off. Fabian, though weak, you can feel him giving you a thumbs up inside your mind their way. And
Wei will ask if Fabian has a drink of choice, and he's gonna try and like drink it, but in a way that Fabian can enjoy. I don't know. We wibbly wobbly.
Oh, whatever's fine, so long as I can sleep. Just take whatever has the highest alcohol content, darling.
Yep. I love having you in my brain. I was thinking the same damn thing.
He laughs. The feeling's mutual. And thank you so much for not destroying our body.
Yep. I do only have 1 hit point left, and I remember how much this hurts now. I kind of almost want to be the ape again. Don't tell Cal.
Across the room, Kel sneezes like someone mentioned him.
One thing you've noticed during this party is that the members of the dirt pile are there, but they seem to be actively sitting away from you and already campaigning for their leadership at this party, buying people drinks and just floating. It's like the idea that things need to change and it's time for some homegrown heroes to run the place. Some people keep suggesting in response to that, you know, maybe hooligans should be in charge. But they brush
Aren't
that
they
off.
not even from here?
Yeah.
They've just been here a
While
little
they were
longer.
Eric's just been on his ass, living in his bartender's back room.
Are you guys gonna engage in this campaigning along with them, or just sort of leave them to save the politics for tomorrow?
Can I just like give a look to Darius and kind of like, hey, you can join the dark side. You don't have to like be with them. Well, you could party with us. It's cool.
Make a persuasion roll.
Because we're bros. Oh, nope, don't use ape stats.
Ape stats are good. Nice. He laughs. He's like, hopefully all this political bullshit is behind us soon enough, Not really my bag. But I can tell Eric's been waiting for this a long time. He's always wanted to be, he acts like an edgelord, but he's always wanted to be Mr. Popular.
Yeah, he doesn't strike me as he's a party face. You'd think it would be Lyra.
Yeah, well, let's just say, he might be the brains behind the operation.
You want a drink, bud? I'm getting super drunk.
Oh, believe me, I'm wasted already. I can barely see straight.
Oh, God, I'm jealous. All right, I gotta catch up.
You guys begin pounding brews. You can hear Fabian snoring loudly inside your head.
Mm-hmm.
Is Kara here?
Yes, she is.
I'm not gonna do anything. I just wanted to know if she was still off being shady. What?
Is she drinking?
Yeah, everyone's drinking. What are you planning?
Nothing.
Detect thoughts.
Why is the cat so mean? Meow, stop biting me, please. Please? I don't trust you. Yeah, I don't trust you either, pal. Okay. You're staying right here where I can see you. No. Help. Chat, help. Yeah, is there anything else you guys would like to do tonight? The wine is flowing and the conversation is lively. People are very excited for the future of the city. You can tell that that while there are some fire beats here, not all of the majority of them are not here, likely back at their mansion. Just based on the sense of what's going on right now, you get the sense that while the violence is over, the age of politicking has just begun. It may take some time before Jarek Spawn is fully sorted in terms of who's in charge and what the next best method for doing so is. But for now, you guys are able to drink yourself silly and eventually retire to your rooms. And assuming Finn is still in her separate abode. And yeah, you can we'll just say skip ahead. Everyone gets the benefits of a long rest unless there's anything else you guys want to do tonight at the meaning in game tonight. We still have some time left in the session.
I think Kel might leave the party a little early to go ask Dr. Wilder where she's headed next now that everything's over.
You find her sitting outside on the patio for a little bit, and she seems a little surprised by the question, but thinks about it. Well, I still do have the matter of this debt. I don't know how the bank is going to resolve everything, but once that's settled, there are some other Umberluxes around Jarek Spawn, reports all over, so it could really be anywhere. What about you?
I mean, I wasn't expecting to stick with them this long, but I think I'm just gonna go where my friends go. It really feels like... This feels like we're doing important stuff, you know?
She shakes her head. Cal, I misjudged them. And you, I think. You guys are a lot more powerful than I imagined, and you're quite the hero.
Calkin the hero. That's never something I thought I'd hear from anyone.
Well,
thank you. That means
maybe
a lot
you
to
should
me.
get used to it.
I know this probably isn't very heroic to say, but you could probably leave now if you'd like. There's a huge power vacuum, and I hate to admit it, but probably a political struggle coming. I feel like in the chaos, I know you've been stuck here for a while. If you wanted to bounce, I could cover for you.
Oh, so you want me to leave?
No. That's not what I said. No, not at all.
It sounds almost exactly like what you were saying.
No. I'd love for you to stay, of course, as long as possible. I mean, what? No, that's not weird. You should do whatever you want because you're a strong, independent person and you know exactly what you're doing.
She gives you a kiss on the cheek. I'll stick around for a little while. At least until the spirit of adventure calls me elsewhere. I am an important researcher, you know?
This feels like one of those moments where I should just stop talking.
That's probably for
He's
the
blushing
best.
profusely.
I'm gonna get some shut-eye. Got another big adventure. Politics. She walks away into the night, humming to herself.
Kel has not had anything to do, but he feels drunk.
They were lab partners.
Oh my god, they were lab partners.
Yeah, and with that, you guys can get the benefits of a long rest. Meowth help. Meowth good at help. No, Meowth jumping up and biting my elbow and then sinking her teeth into the elbow so she can hang off of it. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. I'm playing.
You heard there was a boss fight, so she's fighting you.
She's docked to blow. Okay, so you guys get the benefits of a long rest. Yes! The Final Fantasy music coming on just then. So perfect. Holy shit, that was amazing. Okay. So is anybody when you wake up the next morning, the place is littered with like drunks who just slept downstairs because there was no more room at the tavern, and just some are too lazy to go home. Wondrous Lychee is actively cleaning around them, like lifting their heads up to like wipe dirty spots under them, covered in drool and stuff. Eventually, she just gives up. She like passive aggressively is like, "Well, thanks for all the patronage last night."
Ronnie is already helping clean.
Even though she should be appreciative, she just complains to you about the mess. Doesn't seem to be. She seemed to be happy being the third best bar in town, and now she's a little shocked by all the attention. But yeah. After a while, Yorkus will arise, bright and chipper, ordering coffee for everybody. Everybody who drank in the previous night, give me a con save to see how you're nursing your hangover.
Can I just
I
auto
don't-
fail and say
Yeah, you got really wasted, Way. You got so
Ooh.
blitzed. You just like you're not even
I had to
hungover
get
yet.
blitzed.
You're still drunk.
yeah. Yep. That sounds about right. I got drunk for 3 people.
I
Way,
think-
Ape, and Fabian? I mean, Fabian. Yeah, Fabian. Wait. Not the child,
Wait,
the other one.
I don't think that Ronnie got drunk. I think they were nursing a drink like the whole evening, being like a little really in their head.
At this point, Yorkus is going to come over to you, Ronnie, and give you a gentle pat on the back and be like, looks like something's troubling you. You can tell he's in extremely bright spirits, having accomplished everything you all have set out to do.
I think they'll sort of like shake it off, like, no, no, not at all. What? But you're in high spirits?
Oh, of course. I mean, I honestly never thought we'd get away with it. I mean, maybe taking out Scorch, but Nautilus Bloodfoam, that's quite the tall order. But you managed to do it quite handily. Kudos to all of you.
And you were part of that.
Ink. Affinity is pretty hungover.
Yeah. She's just like rubbing her eyes
Kind of in
every once in a while.
kind of in Starbucks girl, like, it's bright out, so I'm gonna wear shades, kind of, and just sip quietly and angrily at my own choices. Yorkus is like surprisingly not hungover. I couldn't help it. I started last night, but I've already started drafting up some ideas for the future of town. I was wondering if you might want to discuss them, he says, looking out at the semi-hungover group.
Mayor Ronnie.
It's a very mayoral thing to do.
Of course, we'd be happy to help look at your ideas.
Well, it's really more preliminary than anything. But well, you see, there's a lot that has to be decided, and I think we should strike while the iron is hot. What do you make of those dirt pile folks who are seemingly pushing their way in?
They need a better PR team if they're really trying to gun for being in charge.
Depressingly, I
Eric,
don't
fuck
think
it.
they do. I think they're doing a scarily good job without a PR team, which is why I'm worried about them.
Yes, I would have to agree. What might seem as craven and manipulative and opportunistic to us, it might work quite well for the general populace. They have been a force that has been working behind the scenes for some time. I wouldn't be
What
surprised
have they
if...
done?
Exactly. That's where we can hit them,
No,
at
like-
least. Well, that's
Like,
what
actually, you've been in town. Have they
Well-
done anything? They're working in the underground, but like what?
Not for the past 2 years, really. Since Scorch has really overthrown everything and made a partnership with Naughty, they've shied away from doing anything that could be seen as outwardly upsetting of that partnership, fearing for their own lives, I'm sure. And honestly, the pressure they were putting on him politically, sowing, let's say, discontent in his ranks, as well as robbing him blind in some instances, he used his partnership with Nautilus as an opportunity to make sure that anyone who was trying to undermine him would be penalized for doing so. And it certainly worked. But prior to that, and the people of Jarexbon tend to have long memory, anyone who remembers their actions before, it would be easy for them to be positioned as the long-lasting anti-Scorch Foundation who has finally got their due. They'll probably make some claims. I've heard some last night that they were the ones who hired and commissioned you, that you were basically outside contractors for them, people who flew in town overnight. It's only been a short time after a while. Well, they were the real masterminds. And as they are known for those in the know of sitting in a back room and plotting, they might be able to pull that off, unless you're able to undermine it. But that's the other thing. Do you even want to be involved? If I were you, I'd try to find my way to a fast vacation as well. But I know that some of you are quite responsible. He nods, sort of appreciatively to Ronnie, and you'd probably like to settle things before moving on. But the truth is, you deserve to do whatever it is you want. You've saved these people. But of course, there is the matter of waiting for the feedback from the members of the bank, and you can see why I've been buzzing all night. I barely got any sleep. He's got a bunch of scattered notes in front of him. The mail.
Sounds to me like they just, they just waited for cooler, better people to fix their problem to me.
And then they can take all the credit, right?
They sat in a circle for 2 years and complained, and now they're taking credit.
That's how I picture it as well. But it might not seem that way to everyone. Still, it is a fair line of attack.
But we were there yesterday. Everyone saw us do what we did. We can probably use that too, right?
True, but a fair many people saw them fighting Scorch's men and being part of the battle, if not the key component.
Yes, Scorch's men. We fought Scorch.
But you can
We killed Scorch.
You can see. I'm on your side. I'm not saying that they have any grounds to make such claims, but they are the claims that they will be making. But it's good that you have, if you do plan to be political opponents of theirs, it's good to have those responses in mind as well.
Do we? Ronnie, I think, has been sort of sitting with their fingers steepled. I know I am no more fan of Eric than any of you, and I think something may be amiss with some of their members, but they are known. They certainly care about Jarexbud. Is this where we end?
I don't know. Eric seems kind of like a fuckface.
Well, he may be a fuckface.
Both
what's
can
his
be
platform?
true.
What's his platform? We don't know that, right? He might be a well-intentioned fuckface, but
it's we've done something incredible here, but it's doesn't make us the best people to lead this city. That's not something I know how to do.
Yeah, that's a lot of work. I mean, there might be a different angle though, if we want that guild, we can definitely maybe make some sort of deal, if they really want to prop us up as heroes, then I'm sure they'd gladly fund a guild for us if they were in charge.
So
I feel
we don't want Mayor
power though.
We don't want Mayor Ronnie. We want the guild. We want somebody who's not Eric.
Well, and perhaps people would like a council or
somebody who's not a fuckface, somebody who gives a shit. Wade's just staring at Yorkus while he's saying all of this, not putting two and two together.
Well, Yorkus is also not thinking in that vein at all. He's going to be
Yorkus, do you know anybody like that?
Like
Somebody
what?
who gives a
I'm
shit,
sorry, I
who's
was looking over
smart.
my notes. Gives a shit.
We
smart.
need a new Mayor Ronnie. We need somebody who gives a shit, who's not a fuckface.
Yeah, someone
Somebody
who's
with
like
enough cred.
kind of a
Who
nerd.
cares about the people?
Yeah.
No one's springing to mind off the bat, but I can do a look. Sometimes there's a perfect candidate hidden where you least suspect it.
Right. He has to be
Eric-
comfortable with bureaucracy as well. You know, running a town is no small feat.
Yorkus.
Well, I can certainly take care of that part.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
What? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
what if we just do Yorkus?
Yeah.
Me?
What if you're Ronnie too?
Wait. We need to have a more serious conversation about this. I know you're all excited about your wild and crazy ideas. He's blushing a little bit. But the one thing is that there is still the matter of the town charter. You know, whoever's the wealthiest is the person in charge.
Uh-huh.
Well,
What does
currently, if our plan goes accordingly and we can formally posit you and prove that that statue does belong to you, that would be you, wouldn't it?
Right. I mean, speaking of,
Uh-huh.
how's the photograph progress coming? We have to swing by the mail office later. Do you think it'll be there?
It's possible.
Oh shit, I'm so drunk.
Still?
You know,
Wait,
if I
you
turned
look
you
up
into a
and
giant
several
ape-
affinities are saying still to you.
You know, if you want to not be drunk, a giant ape has a lot more body mass. It would be a lot less alcohol. You know, if you want to.
Hell, what is
I'm
your
fine.
obsession, man?
What? I'm just trying to help.
I could try to undrunk you. It usually works with my papa. He just throws up sometimes.
I'm good.
Imagine
This
I
is my
pulls out
default
a
state of
flask of
being.
oil. Are you sure?
talking way in the gut.
Oh, you're hitting him?
No. I was just imagining like Oz is like
Nope.
Oh, it's cure.
unstopping. It's just like, well, then you just throw up and you feel better.
No, I was gonna make
No
a
thanks.
potion with a flask of a potion in quotes with a flask of oil to see if you could fill my way up.
It's called Ip.
Oh, thanks, I'm good.
Well, what we need to take care of or decide, perhaps find some way of deciding is, in order to be, in order to be a formal organization in charge of the town, we would need some sort of, like you said, we need to be a guild or a subdivision of some sort of business or organization. The Firebeards, you know, although they push that through themselves a bit shadily, they did have all of their paperwork in a line, and so while they weren't they said they were a merchants guild of some sort, although, I mean, piracy being what it is, I don't know how much of that is legal. But in order to be the people in charge of town, currently, you would need to be part of some sort of organization. And I'm wondering, I suppose there's a few ways of going about this. One is to sort of abdicate the throne, right? To say, well, we're not from here. We've done enough for this town. And perhaps the dirt pile or someone else should be in charge. But being the richest, it does give you a say in how things are transitioned. So, I'm wondering if it... obviously, the idea behind this was that we free the people of the debt, while also making sure that the shopkeepers and honest people are at least paid their due out of the debt before things go to a more feasible status quo. So people aren't basically indentured servants to the town. They can come and go as they please. It will open up a bit of commerce, hopefully with Oisara, so long as they are willing to open their gates. There's been some difficulties there as of late as well, given their history. Anyone who would like to can make a history check there if you would like to. And Kelkin, you get the sense, and Ronnie, you get the sense that from what you guys have heard, Oasara has historically prided itself on its independence and self-sustaining nature. So sometimes getting goods in and out of Oasara can be a little iffy based on who is the current ruler. In any case, your options would be, if we're already in the process of rewriting how debt and the economy works in the city, in order to get a more equitable solution for more people, perhaps it might also be good to redraft how power in this city is given or presented anyways. Taking things from a plutocracy to some other form of government that better suits the town itself. In which case, the ruler would not have to be the richest person in town.
That sounds like an excellent plan.
Do you have any suggestions about what kind of government you think would work best?
Well, as much as I like nickels and dimes, so to speak, I do think that the nature of whoever's richest runs the town is always going to end in jealousy and bloodshed and theft. It works for pirates, but now we can see, under Scorch's rule, how it can be horribly twisted. So perhaps there should be some sort of a council, or council and mayor, and that's chosen either through, I don't know, social standing or voting or something. There are many ways of doing it, and I can't say to be the expert on city management necessarily, but it is something I'd like to read up on more.
Don't you read it like 20 miles per hour? I'm sure you could learn it in like a day.
Well,
You can learn on the job.
Are you serious about me? Look, I'm a representative of courtly credit. As such, I could not, in my current position, be the mayor. I would have to leave the job and be a member of. Yes, well, I wouldn't. Well, I suppose it's possible, but there would have to be a. Oh, I feel so selfish going into this, but I believe I mentioned it before that I'd always dreamed of starting up my own little bank, and perhaps a more reputable bank, run within the town. Perhaps that would be a better way of making sure the finances were well accounted for. And if we could take that, some sort of mercantile organization, then I would be able to do it. But that's a pipe dream, of course.
Why?
Is it?
Well,
We just killed a Godkin.
It takes a great deal of capital, and I do have a tidy sum, but
What if we funded it?
We're the richest people in town.
I couldn't ask you to give up your statue as collateral for something that only benefits me.
Does it only benefit you, though? Then Ronnie doesn't have to be mayor, and then town doesn't suck, and then you get to be mayor. Oops, no downsides.
Yeah, and hey, we can be investors for your bank. That way, it doesn't feel like a handout.
And take it from someone with personal experience, leaving your job can be the best decision you've ever made.
Can confirm, even when you're running for your life.
You hear Fabian laughing in your head. Yorka seems a little bit taken aback by all this. No, I won't have it. Listen, if we're going to do this, I won't take it all on charity. We're going to find a version of this agreement. I'm not saying no to all of
right.
it. I'm saying we're going to find something that benefits you as well. If you're going to do this for me, and I certainly do not deserve it, then I demand that we find a way to provide for your future as well.
Coco Cabana. Give us a loan that we can put a thing down for Coco Cabana.
I'm sorry, what?
I've been trying to tell these schmucks about Coco Cabana for a week now.
I don't know what that is.
We have an investment opportunity, and
10,000
we took
gold.
part.
I've been
Exactly.
helping you with an adventurers guild, not some sort of timeshare condo.
I mean, what's the difference,
better than that.
really?
He said he would name cocktails after us, Yorkus. Cocktails!
Be like,
It was
both?
a talking tree too.
All right. I may
surfing
not be
penguin.
your charge in terms of watching you for the bank anymore, but I'm certainly not going to let you be the people who blew all of their newfound glory on some money pit. If you're serious,
10,000 gold isn't that much.
get me in touch with this person, and I'll
He
take
said
a
he has
look.
an account with the bank.
Oh, really?
Come on, and again,
Coco.
cocktails named after us. Can you imagine the
Come on.
Affinity Appletini?
You
The
can
way
do
we
that
drink.
here. Your
Oh.
child's already runs all the
So you're,
drinks. That can't be legal.
so you're saying that if we do get a guild, we can set up a bar too?
Dude.
Do you know how easy it is to set up
Right.
a bar?
Spoken by someone
No.
who's clearly never worked in food service.
Very well. You've got me there. Tavian behind you is like, thank you. Someone gets it. Wiping sweat from his brow, cleaning up a puddle of puke. Look, I'll look into this, but you have your options. I think the best case scenario would be get you all set up with your own adventurers guild. It seems to be where you're headed and what excited you most before anyway. If I can help you with all the bureaucratic management of that, and if it's even possible for me to be posited as some sort of leader of this town, then perhaps maybe we could consider it. I feel strange.
Waylon slams his head on his hand on the table. Is like, I posit.
Your poor face. Oh, your hand. All right.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, we can definitely guarantee you that we can be the most obnoxious entrepreneurs. What's it called when you campaign?
Campaign manager.
Candidates?
Sponsors.
Canvassers.
Super PAC?
The most obnoxious fans of your mayorship.
Donors?
Nailed it.
Blood donors based on all the corpses.
Donating other people's blood.
Look, why don't you why don't we all take a trip to the post office and see if that information has come in, and in the meanwhile, let's all do some thinking about what form of government best suits this town. Whoever's in charge, it would. I that's the thing, is I can't see the dirt pile being able to make a claim to the throne, so to speak, with their current finances, being as they're sort of ragged as it is. So that means they're likely wanting to change the town government as well. So we'll need a firm vision for what we want if we're going to get into any sort of politicking with them. But we do have a leg up on them with finances right now. So I suppose if we're in agreement, then tentatively we will attempt to form a new monetary organization with me at the head, using that as a way to, I guess, using the statue as our capital. And then I would be mayor? I can't say it. It's so strange.
No, say it again.
Say it.
I would be mayor. But
No. Shoulders back. One more time.
what?
Lift your head
I
up.
would
Lift
be
your chin.
mayor. That feels
Now
really
you're
weird.
There you
sounding like
go.
one.
We'll work on
That
it.
was
Put
just
the question
louder.
mark at the end. Make it a statement.
Ugh, we'll work
Actually-
on that.
Speaking of our statue, now that Scorch is dead, can we just waltz in and take it?
Well, we need the pictures, right? To prove
that's-
that it's ours.
That's the other issue. There are a fair number, at least 40, remaining Firebeards who are still camped out in the mayor's mansion. They're squatting.
I might have an
We
idea
could
for
fix
that.
that.
Well, if they're squatting in there, they're not the kinds of people who would go away because we show them a piece of paper anyway, right?
Right.
No, but they're people who like money.
Or perhaps
suggest we
are
hire
in
them?
or in need of employment.
Mm-hmm.
Adventurer
I'll
guilds
just kind
do
of
need
adjust his captain's
adventurers.
He might be the captain.
I'm not sure that hat is legally binding.
No, I'm the captain now. There
Ugh.
is no mayor. I am the captain.
All right. I'm just going to ignore the things he says and hope he blinks off to another dimension.
He's spicy
I
now
will
that he's gonna
remember
be
this.
mayor.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's going mad with power, guys.
We killed. I blinded a Godkin. I've at least got that in my mayoral cap. Yes, perhaps I
There
should wear the
you go.
captain's hat. He reaches across the table to try to grab it from us.
Some things are off
bite
limits.
He laughs. Very well. And with that, you guys decide to head out to the post office and start thinking about this other stuff, the bureaucratic aspects of it, and also what your future holds, what you'll be doing after leaving this town. And as you do so, a thought pops into the back of your head. Yorkus says that every Adventurers Guild needs a place of business, a mailing address, as you will. And in the back of your mind, you do remember what Delia the quest board goblin told you. There is a house northwest of here that is up for grabs, so long as you can secure it. But there may be other inhabitants at present who do not like that. And on that news, we're going to end things here. Thank you so much for playing with us. Thank you so much. You guys, you beat Nautilus Blood Foam. Way to go. Way to go. You did it.
Hey.
All right. We're going to pop off. Let's go over to Sconebone for now. Thank you so much, you guys. Great play today. You survived it. It was getting a little hairy there at times. Good aping. That was
Good aping way.
Good
Yeah.
aping.
Ape escape.
the ape done escape.
Ape escape
Enjoy
fate.
balancing encounters now.
That's fine. Now I know I don't have to hold back ever again because you can just become a big ape. So are we all gonna be here next week?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. All right, that'll be good. And Halloween's the week after that, so we'll figure that out. If anyone's doing something for that, we'll see. But we'll stay abreast of what's happening in the Discord. And otherwise, thank you all for being here, and thank you guys for we just finished like the first really post island, the first major arc of the campaign, really, with that. So that's a major bookend on this, but there's a lot more ahead. So get prepared for that. And mod appreciation for all our mods in here as well. We got that from Kroll 4 hours ago. I didn't see it till now. So mod appreciation, albeit belated. Anyway, let's go over to Scone now. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
We did it.
We fucking did
I'm kind of
it.
sad I didn't